Dude's Nerdery. Oka Studios. Hey Vern. Sean Solo 8. Salacious. Rom.
Yeah, I'm the star.
Together. We're unstoppable. We are, of course, Freeman and Monkey Lizard, bringing out toys to play. That's right, Freeman and Monkey Lizard, bringing out toys to play.
Don't spit roast me, Chewie.
Freeman and Monkey Lizard.
I'm not bored.
Hey, what's up, everyone? I hope everybody's having a good time. Thank you for joining our show today. And it is 2 men and a monkey lizard. We have the third on his way. He's going to be coming in hot, so I don't get that duty this week. And we have a special guest, Matt from CKC, Kill Chewie in the house. And
what's up,
the dude
everybody?
is phenomenal.
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Let me introduce the normal guys first real quick, but we got Vern. I'm going to point the
Normal.
right way this time. Yeah.
Yeah,
not
normal.
Cool, they're not cool. We're
And,
not cool.
let me throw up his little
Regular?
banner
We're
I
not
got
cool, Sean, are we? We're not
on the
cool.
top here.
Not cool
Absolutely.
guests, Sean.
No, we got cool guests and we've got cool people in the house I'm going to say hello to in a minute, but it's the Monkey Lizard Connection. He has, 3,000 subscribers. He's the king of short videos, and he interviews people every week on his channel.
That's right.
And
Keep going.
anything you got to say?
Keep going. Pick me up. Pick me up. I'm surprised. We've got can't kill Chewie in the house, but I think he's already killed him, and he skinned him. He's got no hair. Where's Chewie's hair gone? What the France? Where's it gone? Gave it as an offering to Boba Fett. There you go. Look, it's gone. He's a big boy, but the hair's gone.
Yeah, I seen his shopping videos one time. He did like a hunt video, kind of like sleeping collectibles, and that was pretty cool. So
Welcome anyway, Chewie. Welcome, Chewie.
Welcome.
Thank you. Great to be here, guys. I watch your live stream all the time.
let's see if
I
can
can't
find
believe
Vern's
that-
banner.
So I actually have a question for you. So, hey Vern,
Yes.
is that? Tell me that's from Ernest.
So my name is Vern.
and
And so you got to imagine what that was like, when those
There
commercials.
he goes.
Do you know that Ernest that started with like commercials, right? They used to show
Yes.
these
yeah.
funniest commercials in America, and his commercials were always on there where the guy was coming over and he'd stick his head in the window and he's like, "Hey Vern, did you know you can get a new Chevy Impala at a rock bottom price down there at John L. Sullivan
Chevrolet. Yeah, and I worked there.
So
in Sacramento.
yeah, so I got a lot of kidding through the years because of that, but now I've grown to kind of like it.
Now, if I seen right, Vern, you've got like 40,000 subs now, almost.
I'm about 400 away, but I just had that notice on the top of like StreamYards that said we're going to get rid of all the spam ones, so you may see a decrease. So I'm probably going to be back to like 40.
Okay, well that's pretty amazing. And he's got lots of videos on his channel. He does reviews, which we all know those are a lot of fun, and also
He gets angry.
Cool shorts.
He gets angry from time to time.
I don't really get that
Absolutely.
angry.
Gets angry. That's a little.
All right, I made a special banner for our guest
Pretend to get
here.
angry.
Boom! Can't kill Chewie.
Nice.
The link is in the description below. If you guys haven't seen this guy's channel, really, it is just mind blowing. Top of the line editing. One thing I'd like to ask. Well, you've got 10,000 subscribers here. Hold on, let me do this right because I did set this up. Believe it or not, I don't get prepared much, but
Today he
I try.
did.
Me neither.
Yes,
And then he said, "Hold on, I got to go walk the dog. I'll be back in like 5 minutes."
I did right away. So, first of all, he is. Is that sharing? Let me see.
We should put a health
Oh.
warning when Sean hosts. He's got like
Absolutely.
StreamYard Tourette's.
How the hell do I do that?
It's like
There we go.
screens
There you
all,
go.
they got
There you
screens
go.
all over the place.
All right. Well, he's got a pretty wicked Instagram page with 11,000 followers.
That's
I did not
amazing
even
right there.
know
That's
that.
awesome.
I just loved his YouTube channel. But I guess people praise him for getting toys early. So if you want to check that out, I'll add a link in the description a little bit later. But man, this is amazing. And speaking of amazing, You guys heard about this being found in the wild today?
Yeah, it looks awesome. We heard the rumors, and somebody found one in Washington.
Absolutely. So I expect one of us in our group will get our hands on that because we know everybody on Twitter likes to hunt that stuff. Too.
I couldn't find one at all this morning. So
Vern will probably touch your boobs.
Well, you have to, right? But they're on the
using
back.
proper holding technique.
Right, you gotta. They need support. But on the back of the card, it showed upcoming figures that are also going to be in the retro there, that line. And Lady J was on the back, and Destro and Gung Ho. So it looks like maybe the ones that were revealed in the live stream for G.I. Joe are actually going to be the retro 6-inch figures that are exclusive to Walmart.
Okay, so all the figures that in the first wave that probably are still sitting on shelves, they're gonna repack them into a card.
Yeah, but they got a new paint job. You missed the paint job.
Right.
Yeah. This right here is another reason why I'm going to start logging in on Instagram daily, because I have one of these in my store. I've been waiting for the longest time to get my hands on.
Yeah, $9.50. That is insane.
Yeah.
You know what else is insane? That they're selling it for $55 now.
Yeah, that's how much it is in my store.
Pilly Yum Yum, the monkey lizard, had sexual relations with a gremlin once.
How'd it go?
Not good.
Let's see if this pops up. Okay. Next up, yeah, definitely go check that out on Instagram if you guys use that. Let me hit stop sharing and share another screen here really quick. But he's really why I wanted him on the show was because of this. It's absolutely epic.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
It really is, man. This is just some mind-blowing stuff. And one of my questions is, as you can see all the little red dots, I've seen your videos. Did it share yet? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's up there.
Okay, cool. Can't Kill Chewie. He has 10,000 subscribers. His latest video is absolutely hilarious. One of my questions, though, is how long do these videos take? I mean, you must do a ton of research. And of course, getting all these clips. I know you use Bantha Skull, which, he's absolutely epic. He hangs out with us on Twitter a lot. But how long does it take roughly?
First of all, shout out to Bantha Skull, because of all the sites that I kind of emailed and hit up, I was like, hey, can I use your pictures? They were the only one that said yes. And they were like, yeah, go do whatever you want with them. And I was like, wow, okay, great. So shout out to that. But it takes days. I gotta write it, I gotta make the list, I gotta write it, I gotta edit it, so it takes hours, good few days. Takes a good few days if I want to work all day. So maybe like 4 or 5 days if I just worked the whole day. Takes a while.
I notice you've got a link to my good friend Unusual Mike there on your channel.
Yes,
I'm good mates with Mike, Mr. Unusual Mike.
Yeah, Mike's the man. Actually, Mike, shout out to Mike, because he used a clip of one of my videos, which initially made my channel spike in subscribers. It was like the first time he showed like a 20-second clip on his thing. I never talked to him before. And then one day I noticed I had like an extra 400 subscribers. Back when I didn't have that many. I had like 1,000. And I was like, wow, what happened? And Mike had showed a clip of one of my videos. So shout out to Mike.
Oh, bless him.
Yeah, that may have been, I'm not sure how I found you. I think you just popped up, one day on my feed. I have no idea, but it was epic. I just couldn't believe it. I was laughing. And I watched you on Out of the Basement last week. And man, it was just really a good story. I guess it says here, how long have you been doing it for?
This might be, I think 2 years. It might be 2 years coming up in March, I think. But in the middle of it, I took like a 5-month break where I didn't post anything. But yeah, it's fun to do, and I appreciate all the support. But it takes a long time. I wish I did more. I want to start doing more. These live prices are insane. Insane.
What are you talking about?
It's been
I don't
over
know
a
if
year
this is
since the
showing or
first
not.
most expensive TVC list, and most of these figures have
Oh
doubled in
no, it
price.
stopped.
Congratulations, you just
I was trying to
doubled
play a clip of your video there.
Sean's having StreamYard Tourette's again. He's having
Sean's just like,
StreamYard.
I think I'm
Someone
just
take the
watching
controls
videos
off
now.
him. We're putting
Let me just
adverts
post
on
video.
this. We're putting adverts on.
Oh, you know what's happening is I'm
Sean's-
getting effects from my phone. These AirPods are trippy. They
I
can.
was getting the double on there too because I can hear it from the StreamYards and then probably through your headphones.
Let me see if I can
Yep.
connect again here. Anyhow,
Someone should take the controls away from Sean.
you should always.
How's
I
everyone
don't know.
doing anyway?
So what-
how's
what were
how's
you saying
everyone
you wanted-
doing?
You wanted to start doing what kind of videos?
More live streams. So I wanted to have you guys on for one when I start doing live streams because I got to figure out a day to do it, but I'd love to start doing it on a regular day. I don't want to. I don't want to overlap on somebody else's regular time. Like you guys do Fridays at 7 or whatever, and like
We
out
do
of the basement
we do Fridays one week and then Saturdays the following week.
the next week. Oh, is that why it's weird? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
because
And then
somebody's schedule can't allow them to be on the same.
Somebody with StreamYard.
Not me.
Tourette's.
It's it was a dude also. We tried to do it earlier, but no, it just didn't work out. You know, I better say hello to people in chat really quick because we've been pretty rude here. John, Super Awesome Geek Show. Do you know his channel, CKC or CKC?
I've heard of it, but I don't. I'd have to see it. You know what it is? I'm some I'm not totally familiar with, but if I saw their video, I'd be like, oh yeah, I know this guy. You know what? I'm not
Yeah.
good with like names.
Yeah, he
Super
popped up
John.
on my stream one day too. That's how I found him, and the community is just really strong. We got G-Force in the house. He's also got a YouTube channel.
GeForce.
He does these
And
massive
we know this
toy
guy.
hunts that are like 47 minutes long.
Massive toy hunts. Yep.
Little monkey lizard boy.
So G-Force says hello, Matt. More
What's
Super
up?
Awesome Geek Show. Let's see. Oakhurst. Let's see who else we got here.
What you gonna do when you grow up?
Oh, Gilster. What's up, Gilster?
Gilly!
pops up on
Gilster, you old cheeky
everybody's
monkey.
show. Eric
How you doing?
Brown is in the
Hello.
house. What's going on, Eric?
Eric. Hello, Eric.
Jonathan Redmond. What's going
Yes,
on?
Blinky. You can't beat me at staring.
And we
Chris.
got Red
Hi,
Ranger
Chris.
Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Connor.
Connor.
What's up?
Connor.
One of my only members. I appreciate it. Fabulous Disaster.
No, I'm a member as well, and we're still
Yes.
waiting. We're still waiting for our llama stickers.
Yep, absolutely. What's going on, Brandon?
Hey,
Brandon.
It's
Brandon.
good to have you back
How you
on
doing, Brandon? How you
YouTube
doing?
again.
How you doing, Brandon?
Let's see if I got everybody else here. We got Connor.
Got
We've
Darth
also
Muzza. We got Darth Muzza.
Dan's in there.
What's up, Darth Muzza?
Darth Muzza.
Here's a new face, Funky Cold Santa. What's going on?
Yeah.
Thanks to CKC for being out there. Definitely.
Yeah.
His videos. I can't ever think straight, but yeah, basically they teach you the pricing on everything. They make you laugh, and they have like I was saying, amazing Bantha skull images. So super, super sweet, man.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Gilster saying hello to everybody.
Gilly.
Good old Darth Muzza.
Whereabouts are you, Chewie? Where do you abide?
I live. I split my time between Rhode Island and New York,
Very good.
so on the northeast. Where are you guys at?
Gilster, subscribe.
I'm in the coldest place in America right now.
Oh yeah.
I might have you beat.
Where?
It's like San Diego. It's like 74 degrees today.
How do you live that way? You know, we're
Well, I
getting.
It's
I had
like
to
a
wear a
lizard.
jacket.
Dan.
It's like a lizard.
I actually had to wear a jacket.
Oh no, we're getting slammed with snow. We're supposed to have 2 feet when I wake up today. When I wake up Saturday, we're gonna have 2 feet of snow.
That is insanity.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was 80 degrees today. I'm in Yuma, Arizona, where they film Return of the Jedi, and they have a big
Oh, no
celebration out here every year. It's pretty cool.
Salacious, where you at? Tatooine?
We've got the monkey lizard army everywhere, but I'm in England. I'm in the Shires in England with Average Bob.
Nice.
Everyone here, Chewie, everyone in the Shires has got big furry hands, big furry feet.
What's up, Kevin?
Everyone slept with each other.
That's
We only drink cider.
nice.
Tea today.
Auntie,
You're selling it.
auntie,
You're selling it pretty good,
auntie.
man.
Do you want to come?
Yeah. So, I mean,
Come on over. Come on over. Come on over.
All right, let me
Come on
find
over.
my questions. I had a few questions for Matt.
What? Sean's written questions.
Sean,
He's
is
all-
that-
I'm
is
trying to
the
be,
Jedi Council?
professional.
What's going on, Sean?
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
When did you start collecting Star Wars?
I
or action
started
figures in general?
when I started when I was a kid. I had Kenner stuff. I still got it here at my house. I wasn't old enough for like A New Hope or Empire Strikes Back stuff, but I had a lot of the Power of the Force stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of the Return of the Jedi stuff. So I still have that stuff. We got the Ewok Village and like the AT-AT stuff. I still have it. But I didn't really. I dabbled throughout like the 90s and even the early 2000s, but I only this guy's that's something else. He's something else. So I dabbled until I did some of the vintage collection, and then I did started with the Black Series, which is like the main stuff I collect now. And the first figure I had was the Boba Fett, the orange line Boba Fett.
Yeah.
But I didn't really collect that many until the sequels started coming out, and then I started with like the red line of getting like every figure the way I collect now. I don't know if you heard the story. Yeah, so
crazy.
So I told the story on Out of the Basement. So I'm a recovering addict, and during that entire time, during that entire time, like I was, I never did anything that I like wanted to do. I was consumed by, drugs, and what I did on the regular basis was just not anything good, basically. So when I went to jail and I went to rehab. When I got out of rehab, so when I got out of rehab, I needed something to like immerse myself in that was clean, like a clean activity. So I started doing like action figures again. And that's why, in the videos, as much as, they're very passionate, because it likes concentrating on action figures, pretty much like saves my life.
Yeah.
Like otherwise I'd be dead or in jail. But, so,
I can relate to that, Mr. Chewie.
I can too.
Oh yeah.
Growing up in England, I know Bob knows what it's like.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Completely.
Oh yeah.
But you buy two of each now.
I'll just say,
right?
Pilly, just to put a note in the visitor book, Pilly. If Can't Kill Chewie comes over, keep him away from the space bananas. Keep him away.
Thank you. Keep me away from all that stuff.
All right.
So that's why I care so much about it. Like the videos, I'm so mad at like Hasbro when they do, because it means so much to me, because I don't know what I'd be doing right now if I didn't collect action figures.
If you ever feel like having a little rant, Mr. Matt, just let us know. You and Vern can have it. Vern gets angry.
Oh, is Vern he's the rant guy?
Yeah, he's old. He's old, you see. He's old.
Good.
He gets a bit.
But
you two can have a rant off at any point. No,
that's great.
Let a bit of steam off. You can go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Can't he, Sean?
Yeah, in fact, his Hasrab Rancor videos are just phenomenal. His rants. You guys definitely at least check one of those out.
Hasrab Rancor.
And I know Hasbro watched it. What is your gut feeling actually on the Rancor being re-released? Possibly another chance? You think we got it?
Oh, do you think? All right. So I think that guy, Mr. Stevie, who he said there's no chance.
Oh,
so
no.
He's an So I honestly think they should revisit it at some point. I mean, and do it right, because if it was done right, it would have been back. It would have happened. But there was every step of it was incorrect,
mismanaged.
Yes.
Yeah. According to your last video, you did back it. Yeah. And I know Vern did. I backed it.
I did. I backed it on the last day when I saw it going up, and I'm like, I'm not missing out on this. Like,
so they had all of those marketing people in a room. They said, "Hey, we're going to watch Return of the Jedi, so you know what this Rancor thing is." And then the guy left the room, and then they were like this while the movie was playing.
Yep.
on their phones, checking their Facebook, and then he came back and he says, "You guys good to go?" And they're like, "Yeah, we're good to go, boss." Yeah. And we think
Yep.
Bib Fortuna should have 3 cups.
Yes. Yeah, he mentions that in his video too. Vern's got a rant video about that.
Oh, does he? Okay. I
Oh
actually
my
don't
gosh.
have the Bib Fortuna figure yet, so apparently Vern is unhappy with it in some way.
Yeah.
I'm just
He's cool
okay. So
looking.
here's I'll tell you what it is. So he comes in a wave that has Ponda Baba and Evazar. Both of
Yes.
those guys are in the cantina.
Yep.
Neither one of them have accessories. Bib Fortuna's in the same wave, but he comes with 3 cups. No staff, but he comes with 3 cups. And I'm thinking, is that so he could get a drink with Ponda Baba and Evazar? Maybe. But why didn't they get a cup? You know what I mean? They
That
were actually
makes no
in
sense.
the cantina. Yeah.
Wow.
So
See, I don't have that wave yet. I'm waiting for Amazon because I usually deal with Amazon, but
Yeah, they're usually last.
Yeah, they haven't had it up yet, so I haven't really seen them. And I haven't seen them in person yet. So I had no idea that there was such a cup issue with Bib Fortuna.
well, just for me, I think like the original Kenner bib came with like a staff, right?
Yeah, right.
But he's not shown with a staff. I mean, in the movie. So, I mean, packaging him, I'm sure they said, "Hey, we should put something in the cup because we're going to seem like cheap." The other 2 guys at least have like a gun that's like in there that you have to put in a holster. So they probably said, "Hey, we got all these cups lying around. Just shove these in there." That's my guess, right? Like people will be happy. But
I personally thought that he should have came with Salacious Crumb. That's what I thought. I thought throw him in there, give us a new release of
Hold on a minute. That's the throw in. I mean, you know.
Yeah, just toss that figure in there because
yeah, why not? Just do it.
No,
we got Vern started.
Releasing that in like the monster pack or the creature pack from Disney, right? So
yes.
So he's his own figure.
Salacious Crumb should be a deluxe pack.
Yeah.
With an accessory. And the accessory could be Jabba the Hutt.
The problem is if they did a Salacious Crumb figure in a box, he would be right there next to Lando.
Wow, yeah. You know what? I would buy it though.
I would too. But he probably would be sitting there.
Yeah.
I don't think he would actually. If they packed him 2.
I think the only person that laughed at Vern's joke is Vern.
Yes, he would sell out. That would sell out because everybody. I mean that he came out originally in the Jabba, right? The San Diego Comic-Con Jabba the Hutt, and so that's like a sought after part of that set. Yeah. So I think it's nice that they're going to get that creature pack actually.
Yeah, me too. And I think it's great that it's only like $35,
right?
Like appropriately priced.
Would you like a Chewie with an unzippable coat?
No, but I want a black Chrysanthemum. That'd be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good.
How about this guy here? He says he loves your clips. How do you put those together? Do you use the clipboard you need for a quote, or do you have to?
Put it full screen. Look.
Do you need the clip? Oh, okay. So, so for most of the, I'm a movie quoter. That looks awesome.
Look at that.
That's what we need. We need that.
Yeah.
So I'm a movie buff, a movie quoter. I do that like on a regular basis. I work them into my regular speech. So the clips most of them are off the top of my head, which is great, especially the early ones. But I've actually used so many. I have a folder and it's in like over 1,000 of clips that I've used so far or edited so I can use them. So most of the time I can just find one that I know of off the top of my head. Some of them I do look up. I'm like, what would be a good thing for this one? And I kind of do it, but it's easier for me to just to word it in a way that I can use one that I already know. But then I got to go find it. And sometimes I can't find the ones that I want to use, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, that's the way I speak. So I kind of wanted to use it in a way. I used to actually, a lot of people in the early videos, I had one like every sentence. And then there'd be a movie. So people actually started to complain about there's too many movie clips. So I try to use it just at the beginning with the intro. But if I did it the way that I really wanted to do it, then there would be like throughout the video, like even more than they are. But more people are like, hey, the videos are, the clips are great and they're funny, but we kind of just want to hear your points. So I'm like, all right, I gotta tone it down.
Agree with that.
I
I'm
don't
telling you, your videos are one of the only ones where I have to rewind it sometimes just because I don't want to miss like anything that you have to say. Especially if I'm listening to it at work and I'm just standing there waiting for customers. I'm constantly having to pause, rewind, or have to check to see what you're showing. That's how like in-depth your videos are. And I wish I had the patience to do that. And I'm sure many others do.
Wow, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm glad that people like it because I try to make it entertaining and fun, but still have solid points in it because I don't want anyone to get bored, you know what I mean, and have to click off, although people still do. But yeah, so I just
yeah, so what is the retention in those kind of videos? Is it like 60% or something
about
crazy
60,
or higher?
Yeah, I'd say about 60%.
That's insanity.
That's awesome.
I'm banned from Sean's videos. He won't watch them.
Because he would go on them all and like just comment and skip off, comment, skip off, and it would kill my,
I'm his friend and he's blocked me.
I didn't block him. But
although I still get a massive drop off in the first like 4 seconds. Because there's not like, I don't know. So if you don't know what if you're not familiar with my videos, you'd probably be like, what the, if you're just watching it from the beginning, you'd be like, what is this? This isn't a list. This is nonsense.
Yeah.
But,
so Super Awesome John over at Super Awesome Geek Show is just saying like, he wants to know,
I'm way behind.
He's talking about the video clips because he says he does them, but he gets copyright claims. And I've had that happen too, where you put like a voice clip. Because originally, like I had done like I was trying to do a Top Gun spoof, and I was actually using Tom Cruise's voice in it, and YouTube caught it, and like
how long was the clip? How long?
It was not even well, it was like a whole dialogue thing, so maybe like
it's
10 seconds.
Yeah, that might be too long. So the shorter you can keep it, the better. Usually there's certain rules for there's like the fair use so there's certain things that you can do that can try to make it fall into fair use, and one of the things is to keep it very short. Another thing you can do is if you interact with the clip, then that's usually fair use. That's why sometimes I'd be like, well, what do you think about it, Walter? And then he'll say what he says. So if you interact with the clip, that's also considered fair use. So the shorter you can keep it, yeah. And if you like talk to the clip, that's why I have like a conversation with it sometimes, so it kind of falls into fair use.
Good advice. Matt, can you do me a special favor, please?
What's up?
In a minute, one of our other hosts, the Dude's Nerdery, is going to come on. And he's going to be really, really excited, and he's going to want to talk about Peacemaker, the TV series.
Yeah.
As soon as he brings it up, would you mind saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Can you please not talk about Peacemaker? I haven't seen any of it yet, and I don't want to be spoiled on any of it. Even is that all right?
I wouldn't say that.
No, please say.
You might hurt feelings. You know how sensitive.
Please say. I'm sorry, dude, but we can't talk about it.
I'll tell him it's a pile of crap.
Everybody
I don't have a problem with that. But I haven't seen it. I've never seen an episode.
Perfect. We don't want to discuss it.
I haven't either.
We haven't seen it.
I haven't seen any of it.
Oh, here we go.
We haven't seen it.
I don't even know what channel is it on. I don't
exactly. We don't want to know. We don't want to talk about it. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait.
So apparently it's good, or at least
we don't want to talk about it.
One person thinks it's good.
Yeah. Did you see Spider-Man? No Way Home?
Forbidden.
I didn't see Spider-Man. I haven't seen it yet. I was supposed to watch it.
Talk about it.
It's supposed to. Yeah. So I'm supposed to watch it with somebody. Yeah. So I haven't seen it yet. I heard it's very good. It's the best Spider-Man movie ever made.
Yeah, it's how fan service should be.
Was it?
Was it? I don't know. I'm asking you guys.
It's a. I think it's all perspective because I remember seeing the first Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire and just being blown away because of the special effects and the way it looked. And every time you see one that you're like used to it, you get more used to it. So to me, in the back of my head, that will just be the most awesome Spider-Man I've ever seen on the big screen.
I see. Yeah,
just because that feeling, that when you see it for the first time,
right? Because that was it was the first time any of that stuff was really done before. What was that like? 2002? When was that?
I don't know. All the years.
It was like, it was
he's
like
old. He's old. He's old.
Yeah.
He's old. 1 year, seems like so long ago.
But it was good.
He was born in the Victoria. He was born in the Victorian
really
era.
good.
Yeah, some people don't like him.
Multiverse.
Matt, have you seen Sean's llama, Matt?
No.
He's gone. You don't want
what
to.
the Frank?
Why not? What is it?
Get your llama out, please.
Well, you have what?
He's got a llama.
A real llama?
Yeah, he rides it.
No.
He's the number one. He's the number one llama rider in the world. Is Sean?
Wow.
Yeah.
You should put that on your profile, man.
Are we gonna?
I didn't know that.
Are we gonna see it?
No,
Where is it?
It's in my daughter's room, so I can't, man.
Well, you can get it.
Yeah.
It won't be the first time you get up in the middle of a stream and leave and come back.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
The fans want it. The fans want it, Sean.
So I gotta behave.
Let us know in the chat. Do you want to see Sean's llama? If you do, hashtag llama. hashtag llama in the chat, please.
Yeah.
I want to see Sean's llama.
And then my wife got a root canal out. She's laying on the couch, so she's in misery, and she doesn't drink or do anything. So she's like, had a Xanax is out.
Can't drink, can't do anything.
I can lend you some chloroform if you want.
There you go.
Hey, what's up, Mark?
Knock her out for a bit.
And Rolando, hashtag llama. You guys are crazy.
There you go. The hashtags are coming in. Hashtags are coming in, Sean.
Well, if anybody has any questions for Matt, definitely drop them in the comments below. My other question was going to be, oh no, we got a super chat for the llama.
Yeah, you know what that means.
It's a llama ride.
Go and get it. Go and get it.
I will.
I've got a question from Matt. You go and get it, and I'll
all right, good.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead then.
Yeah.
He's getting it.
He's getting it. He's getting it. He's getting it.
I won't ride him, but I will go get him then for the sake of everybody.
All right, whilst he's getting it, Chewie, tell us all the different lines that you collect in the priority in which you collect them. So.
Oh wow. Okay. Difficult. Let's see. Black Series, Vintage Collection.
Are you a completionist, Matt? Or
I'm a completionist. I absolutely am, and it's absolutely nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
It's maddening, isn't it?
It's.
Are you in box? Are you in or out? Are you an in or out?
I do both. Yes.
Yeah.
Like I said in the video, I know that's like saying that I'm both a Republican and a Democrat, but it's true in the action figure world. I do both.
Yeah.
And then tied for third is going to be NECA Horror and NECA Ninja Turtles. And then G.I. Joe probably, and then McFarlane.
Yeah.
McFarlane.
Spawn, DC Multiverse.
Both. Mostly Batman and Spawn.
The new multiverse figures are good, aren't they? The new McFarlane 7-inches.
They are pretty good. Some of them aren't very good, but some of them are really good. Some people have a lot of complaints about them.
I like them.
Yeah, I think they're pretty good. I wish they had stuck with that 6-inch scale on them.
Yes.
I wish that they had done that, but
I think it might have been a licensing thing.
Could be. Good shout.
That's one of the reasons why NECA doesn't do 6-inch. It's like a licensing thing.
Because Mattel had the 6-inch.
They might have. Yeah, they might still have it, and they can only do 7-inch. Yeah.
Good shout.
So I think that's what it is, but yeah, I think they're good.
Marvel Legends.
I like this. Marvel Legends. I don't really collect. I have a handful. Yeah. I never got into the Marvel Legend ones, but there's so many that I can't start now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't collect any more lines. Oh, and I also collect some of the. There it is. There he is. Nice.
We want a good 60 seconds of riding from you.
Yeah.
First.
My daughter's like, Dad, what are you doing with my llama? But
just
I
gonna
just got
go
it
and
for
ride him
Christmas.
for a bit. Just gonna go and ride him.
But no riding
Oh.
today.
No,
Just
60
awesome.
is $5 super chat. That equates to at least 60 seconds of riding.
We'll see. We'll see.
What do you mean we'll see? Those are the rules. We're changing the rules.
Those are Rum's rules. He just
What the
likes to see-
France?
He's got a video on his channel. He posting it. Embarrasses me.
Oh yeah, why's that?
Because he's riding the llama.
I haven't
Full about the llama. On the old west, out in the plains, comes Sean Solo riding in on his llama.
Yeah, I'm going. All right, I'll
He's
do
the
it.
number one llama
I'll do it, man.
rider
There's a
in the
super chat. Maybe I'll
world.
make some.
Oh, yeah,
money
that's
tonight.
Sean
gonna do it.
So let's
Solo.
go ahead. All
Sean
right, this one for you, Dan.
Solo.
All right.
The number one llama rider in the
Woohoo!
world.
Yeah. Llama riding. All right. There we go. He's a
Ride
good
him,
boy.
ride him.
That's good
Oh,
for me.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Thanks for the $5. Dan made me my diorama in the background, and that's another reason he rocks. He's
Oh,
Oh,
he
nice.
made me one as well. He's a beautiful man, isn't he?
yeah. Do you want to show Matt yours real quick?
I packed
Where's
it up,
what?
to be honest. It's
Oh,
in
did you?
storage.
Well,
Yeah, I
it's
packed it
Jabba's
up.
throne, and he also made Vern a little like noose. Or not
Oh,
noose,
that's
Guillotine?
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
What? Because he knows I like to do head swaps. So.
Yeah, all the time. He does
Oh.
that squat.
Fern, where
Nice.
did you get Vader's bed thing on your short today? Where did you get that from?
So if you had watched any of my other videos, you would have seen it in the Frankenstein video.
Here we go. He's getting angry. He's getting angry.
But it's
Nice. Oh, that's from the Frankenstein,
yeah.
right? Right.
Yeah.
I just got that.
Oh,
so
that's
it's
good,
from
isn't it?
It's from the
That looks
Universal
perfect,
Monsters
Vern.
Yes,
Frankenstein.
yeah.
That's
The
perfect.
exclusive, the next something exclusive, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Awesome.
good.
Definitely.
So that's pretty cool.
So I saw that question on the bottom there. They asked me what my job is. Yeah, so I'm an attorney. I'm an attorney now. I'm a reformed drug addict gone to jail attorney. Doesn't happen very often, but I'm an attorney. I'm an attorney. I don't do much work with it right now, but I went to
Don't
law
co-
school after
Don't come
I
after me.
everybody's safe here. I went after I got out of rehab. I went to law school.
Yeah, that's
Very
awesome.
good. Well done. Well done, you. Well done.
And now he buys
You should
two
make
of
a whole
every
bunch
figure.
of videos about fair use video clips and copyright.
Yeah,
People
please
keep
don't.
telling me to do that.
after me.
Actually, you're not the first person who said that.
Yeah, you bring in a whole new audience to your channel.
Mhm.
That's they
That
really
old
watch
kind
the
of-
rest of your videos.
That old cannabis charge is following me around. Don't come after me.
Oh, you're good, man. But there's actually lawyers who do that. I've seen their videos. There's video that they're like YouTube attorneys, they call themselves or something, and they like tutor you on the law of fair use and other things you need to know for using YouTube and doing videos and stuff. So
Yeah,
it's
they-
actually something that people do. But yeah, I buy two of every figure, and
Bob,
sometimes
Bob.
more. It depends. Oh, thirsty.
What is that? Is that that's alcohol?
It's iced coffee. Iced coffee.
You
Nice.
shouldn't be drinking that on the air.
Just a bit of whiskey. Irish whiskey.
All right, it looks like I don't see any other questions in here. So did anybody pick anything up this week they want to show off? I got something cool I'm pretty excited about.
Look at Sean's face. He's excited. Come on, Sean. Show us what you got, Sean.
Yeah, well, I will. But this just came in the mail today. Pretty stoked. And I've been wanting this for a while because I'm a big fan of this show. So let me just show you guys really quick. But boom, Savage, He-Man, and Orko.
That is
Yeah,
cool.
That's pretty cool.
You found that in the
Yeah.
wild?
No, Target shipped it.
Oh, you found it online? It was
yeah,
in stock?
Target had it. I
What?
think it's in stock right now. if you want one.
What?
But I'm really excited about
We're
that.
checking right now.
I think I showed off Shocker. Oh, and I picked up my third one of these guys.
Oh, that's
So,
pretty cool.
Oh, nice. Did you
Yeah.
you found that in the wild?
That one was in the wild, so I
Lucky
picked
you.
that up. So who wants to show off some toys? Who's next? Vern? Cool.
Oh, you're
Picked
right.
this up today.
It is in stock.
Yeah, and
Sorry.
I just bought a
Oh,
$5
yeah.
hairbrush for my daughter. Like if she has dolls, you know, when it comes with a spray bottle.
2600?
it was free shipping.
Yeah, this is the one with the
26.
2600 with the 9 games.
Nice.
Perfect.
And it's so funny about the 2600. I was 10 when I got this for my birthday, and I remember I found it in my parents' closet about a week before my birthday. And all I
Nice.
did for like a week was like, I hope that's for my birthday. I hope that's for my birthday. And then I picked this one up too. I saw this on the
Oh,
shelf.
cool.
Oh, I've
Like,
ordered
oh, I gotta
that.
grab it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is just going to be for photos with other figures. I'll probably throw it with the classified. So, you know, a little while ago, that new wave that came out was on Pulse. So I ended up grabbing a couple of extra Stormtroopers before they
Oh,
sold
right.
out.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
so-
I love that one.
And then this came in the middle of the week.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that was in
Toys.
stock. It might even
Toys.
still be in stock at Shop
Yeah.
Disney right now.
Babu freak.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool because after that shot in this week's episode of Book of Boba Fett, right? These guys, it's going to be nice to have a couple of those.
Yeah,
And
Terminator.
then, of course, this guy's
A
made
pick droid.
pretty
Yeah.
prominent. And so that's kind of
sure.
cool. And this will be like my second battle droid ever. So I'll have one more of those. So,
It's nice seeing BD
Yeah.
BD droid as well, wasn't it, in the show? Nice
That
seeing
was
Yeah.
cool, wasn't it? And of course, you got
I
your
thought-
Frankenstein.
oh, yeah. And I got the Frankenstein, but I think I showed that a couple of weeks ago before I did the review
Oh, did
because
you?
I had it for a couple of weeks. Yeah. But
Yeah.
he's pretty cool. He came with two
Awesome.
different heads, two different hands. He came with a bunch of like handcuff or chains and the lockups, and then of course he came with that table, which is pretty cool. And then I picked these up from Goodwill, and they were like maybe $5 a piece. So
Gideon already.
Nice.
Gideon already.
fodder
Yeah.
for the
Gideon's sweet, great vintage
customizing.
collection figure.
yeah. That's pretty much it. I think.
All right, cool. All right, Rom, did you pick up anything?
A few, just not a huge amount this week. We've actually got a big box coming tomorrow. Unfortunately.
Oh, yeah?
Bloody
What are you
good
getting
timing.
tomorrow?
The picture one is cool.
Some pre-ordered stuff from Star Action Figures. We've
I'm
got a
waiting
few.
for a
We've
big
got a
box.
few little bits. Bob. All right. Okay. Hold on. Snacious. We got that randomly came. The Queel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the credit collection one.
Yeah. Not impressed, to be honest. Not
It looks the
impressed.
same almost.
That's not out in the US.
Yeah, I never seen
Is
one
it not?
until now.
No, it's
No,
an Amazon
okay.
exclusive and it's not out.
Oh, okay. Not impressed.
No.
You can't. You the artwork is terrible. You can hardly make him out.
Right.
The color. I mean, the paint app's okay. I don't
that's
get the
cool.
credit. I don't really get the credit. I mean,
No.
but yeah,
It's
it's all
also-
right.
Massive.
Mhm.
We got another. I don't know why this came randomly. I don't remember ordering that, but we've got a few of
think
these
that-
now.
I think you probably ordered the re-release of all the Rogue One figures when we were talking about it about a month or so ago.
Yeah. And then I grabbed a Fina because they were sold. These are sold out everywhere in the UK, and then suddenly
Oh,
they're
really?
available on Star. And now I've just noticed everyone's picking them up in Target. So I
For
thought they were going to be.
$6.
I thought they were going to be rare, but clearly not. So
Yeah,
Um,
I haven't seen her in my Target.
and then just a couple of small Lego sets because we're really getting into our. We do a Sunday Lego stream, Chewie, every Sunday at 3:00 UK time. It's a come and join Salacious. We have 3 or 4. We have up to 10 people on building Lego together. So
Really?
yeah, and
I've never been
I
invited.
cannot. It's the link is in the link. The link to the StreamYards is
You
literally
have
in
to be
the chat.
special to get on that Lego show.
I cannot wait for Batman.
Is that
I
that's a
can't wait. Yeah.
is that
Cannot wait.
available? That's not available in the US. Is
It is, yeah.
Is it?
So there's there's 3 sets. There's the Batcave, there's the bikes, and there's the Batmobile.
Really, I haven't seen that.
That's
I've
a
just
2-hour
ordered the
swing to
Batmobile.
put those bikes together.
It is. It is. But I cannot wait for this film. Looks so dope.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it looks good. So there we go. That's it.
That's it.
Did you pick?
That's
When did you
it.
pick up that Batmobile?
A couple of weeks ago. I think I've showed that
Oh,
off already,
okay.
haven't I?
I wasn't on last week, so maybe
Um,
that's when you showed it.
yeah. We did the little jewel last Sunday.
Oh, look
Oh
at
yeah,
that!
that's really cool.
That's quite cool, isn't it?
Oh, I like the mall.
And did you see my Macho Man Horde crossover?
No.
Oh,
He's
that's
cool.
really cool.
He's pretty cool. I got last week, Vern, the Doctor Strange.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
gosh, I haven't-
Yeah.
That's
He's cool.
fantastic.
That's
Yeah,
not
that's
available in
Sony
the US either.
That's
Neither's
cool.
Yeah,
that.
I think
Oh,
the
I-
Strange has popped up for like a week out here.
I'll tell you what else I got last week. I don't know if this is available in the US.
Is that a credit or is that a carbonized
muddy-
skater bike?
Oh, I
gosh,
want that.
No,
man.
yeah, that's
I want
not
that so
available
bad.
here either.
Can't even.
The
find it.
pre-orders
still
haven't
waiting on
even
my
opened
snow.
for that.
Yeah, I don't have that pre-ordered, but I do have the snow one pre-ordered.
because it never opened.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it didn't-
muddy one has
pop
not
up.
gone up for pre-order yet.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
If only I knew somebody who could get me one.
I can get it. I
Yeah,
can
me
get you
too.
one.
Get me one too.
I can
would
get you
love
one.
But it would probably be like 3 years before I ever.
I
get
was
it.
actually I'm going to the post office tomorrow, Vern. This is it. Tomorrow I'm going to the post office, so
Well,
I'll have to
That's
send.
really
I'll
cool.
have to
I
get
got
this.
soon.
To be honest, I'm still waiting for a Leia for you as well. Do you remember the Leia?
Leia.
Yeah, in the Power of the Force 2 card back. I ordered you one of those ages ago. That's not come yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're so nice.
Good friend. Good guy.
Yeah.
So
He
I
really
figured
is.
out. Hey, so I figured out a fix for this Leia. Remember, I couldn't get the head to stay on.
Let me pop you up. Did you pick up anything, Chewie?
I do have some stuff, yeah, but if
Like,
you're gonna talk about
Okay,
Leia,
so all right, I'll be quick. So what happened was, like, if you had put it on the peg, the head would go too low and you lost the neck. So what I did was I found another peg, and I just left the stem, and then I cut the one peg in half, and then I melted a hole in there, and then I glued this one on top of that. So that way, when
Looks
you-
like Bob. It looks like Bob's Willie.
I was gonna say the same thing with the rubber band around the middle.
When did you see it? When did you see it, Chewie? When did you see it?
I
it's
just
funny how we're calling him Chewie, huh?
Bob,
I guess
When
he's
did
stuck
you-
with it.
when did you show Chewie your Willie?
no.
This is
This
the first
guy's-
time Chewie and I have met. So
So now, when you stick the head on, you still
Oh, yeah.
get
Wow,
the
looks
neck.
fantastic, man. I
Right,
have
you
to
still
pay the
get the
money
neck.
to get her. It sucks.
Good.
Yeah.
So what? Yeah. What do
So-
you think, Matt? Do you think we're gonna see a re-release of that figure before I spend the money to get an older one?
I hope so. I think so, you know, there was that whole thing about, you know, Disney not wanting to re-release it or whatever, and not calling her Slave Leia, and they supposedly put like a kibosh on the release of any Slave Leia products, which actually turned out to be just like hype or whatever. So, and if you remember for the the archive vote, the Black Series archive vote that Commander Cody
Yeah, she was on
won,
there.
she was one of the people you could vote for.
Yeah, you're
So-
right.
So
Yeah.
that kind of, you know, that kind of like
It's on the
shows that it
table.
was kind of, yeah, that it might be. So I think hopefully it should be something. Maybe we'll get it for the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, hopefully, or something. They might put it on like an archive or put it on a, which would be awesome, 40th Return of the Jedi card. That would be fantastic.
It would
but-
be amazing.
They won't call it Slave Leia, but
No,
Which I
that's
don't
like,
care.
probably.
yeah, I don't care either. But yeah, I think everybody would buy that, especially if they give her the new like photoreal tech deal for her face and everything.
Yeah.
Like it would be awesome. It really would.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I hope that they do it. Hopefully when Return of the Jedi 40th
Right.
comes, we'll get it.
I don't see how they can avoid making the figure for the 40th anniversary release just because that was such a pivotal moment in the movie it rates right up there from when the Rancor ate the Stormtrooper. So, I
For
don't see how
sure.
they could get away with it. Yeah.
And yeah, it's so iconic. Even the outfit is super
Yeah.
iconic, as much as you want to call it, whatever you want to call it. But to this day, a quarter of like the things that you see on Instagram are girls wearing like that outfit. Like,
Yeah,
everybody,
I
you know what I
know.
mean? Like, I think it's more empowering than it is, the opposite of empowering. But yeah, I hope they release it. I do have a couple. I already have it too.
I need
I got
one.
two, but yeah, but I hope they do re-release it. It'd be
I
awesome.
don't know why I
show,
don't.
show us your stuff. Show us your stuff, Matt. Show us your stuff.
Yeah, let's
Yes.
have a look.
All right,
Fill up
this
your
is what
stuff.
came this week.
What stuff you got? What stuff you got?
These guys came from Amazon. I don't know. Do you guys do vintage
sweet.
collection?
Yeah, I got them.
I
big fan.
collect all of them. Yeah.
So they got the re-release. So I was when they were gonna re-release this one, I was like, why? And then I looked up how much the regular one was going for. It was going for like $90.
Damn.
Yeah, I had no idea. Like, who did that? Who knew that?
Well, the first release, you mean the first release? Yeah.
Yeah, the first original TVC release.
Yeah.
And then I picked up Frank and Raph. I found them the other day.
Oh,
that's pretty
a
cool.
sick looking figure. I've seen the shell like close up a picture and the detail.
Yeah,
is
it's awesome. I don't know if you
unbelievable.
can see it with the glare. Yeah, it's really cool. Found it in Target. I don't know. Do you guys do horror stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
a Freddy, Evil Dead, Jason.
So,
a couple.
That's the neck.
Leatherface.
Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw
Texas
Massacre
Chainsaw
3.
Massacre.
Yeah, the third one. I don't remember this even being teased or them revealing that it was coming out. I just found it at Target the other day. So,
I've only seen the first one. I don't want to see any more.
Yeah.
no, the
I
first.
almost bought the Freddy just for that fedora because I
Yeah.
was trying to make.
Oh
one for
yeah,
my-
you wanted to use it for that's
I,
cool.
well, I
Yeah.
painted up a older Han Solo trying to make him look like Indiana Jones, and I wanted to kind of give him that.
I like that idea. Well,
Yeah.
you're gonna get some Indiana Jones toys soon.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Apparently, so that should be cool. You know what else is like just sitting here?
Go on. What you got?
Here, check this.
What you got?
Remember this thing?
Yeah.
Remember that when that came
How
out?
cool.
Oh yeah. The AT-AT cargo variant.
Yeah, for Rogue One and how they
That's
wanted,
electronic, isn't it? That's
Yeah, it is.
electronic, yeah.
electronic, and they wanted $300 for it, and everyone was like, nah. And it went on clearance like a week after it was released for like $100.
Yeah.
Remember that disaster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I picked one up and it was $100, but I got it here. I'm cleaning up all my stuff. I'm like putting all my stuff in, like, because I got to move it in bins and stuff. So I'm going through all this old stuff. It's kind of fun.
I like that line. I like that line. The U-wing was rubbish, but the figures were. I like Saw Gerrera in that multi-pack. He was quite good.
Yeah, we need. There's rumors that he was coming to the Black Series. It still hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, very controversial AT-AT, or I don't even know what I used to say anymore. I've switched both ways so many times.
So go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
It's definitely AT-AT. I don't say that. I've said AT-AT my entire life because when you're talking about an ATST, it's not an ATST, it's an ATST. So it wouldn't AT-AT be AT-AT. But I think people from Lucasfilm have chimed in on this and revealed that it is AT-AT.
Yeah, so like in the original Kenner commercials.
Yeah.
Oh, they said it in the commercial?
Given I'm the only one here. Given I'm the only one here that was schooled in England, I think I should have the final decision on linguistic.
What does that have to do with anything?
Linguistic, the Queen's
Just because
English.
Pinewood Studios
Queen's
is in
English.
England?
The Queen's English, because that's where English comes from.
Well, Star Wars was filmed in
Not
England.
American English.
We designed it all.
It was
We
filmed here
filmed it
in
all.
Yuma, Arizona, too.
Well, they did one little bit, Sean. You know.
It was
Yeah.
created here in the
Most of it
States,
was-
shot up by a guy in Modesto.
Yep.
English talent.
So they said
Made it happen.
AT-AT in the commercial.
Yeah, if you look at the original Kenner commercial for the AT-AT, it's now you can like recreate the action with your own AT-AT. Yeah.
Really? I
Mhm.
don't. All right. Well, I've said AT-AT my whole life.
Yeah, I mean,
and I'm still gonna say it because no one can stop me. I'm just gonna continue saying it.
exactly.
But it's the right way is AT-AT.
And I say ATST for the other one.
You do? Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
No.
What do you say for the ATRT then?
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm just messing
rock.
around.
Yeah, I guess you're right. That pretty much kills that whole conversation right there. I wonder where the dude is because we don't have a game to play tonight. I don't know if anybody.
Hey, are we going to talk about the Book of Boba Fett or the first episode of The Mandalorian?
However you want to do it, I'll let you roll. I did make
first episode of Mandalorian season 3. Yeah.
Whoops! I don't know why I put a dot in there.
So here's what I like to. What I think is just nuts is the price of that starfighter, the Naboo starfighter, just shot up.
I saw that.
Yeah, I
just
heard that too.
Incredible. Oh my gosh. It's just amazing, like, right? Like that's the whole people see it and they remember and they're like, oh, I got to get one of those. And then next thing it is.
Oh, you could not give those things away in an English car boot sale 10 years ago. Like literally, you could not give them away.
A week ago, you could get one of those ones for what, like $15 or something.
Somebody had it. Yeah, they had it for $32. I saw somebody made a post about it today. Now they're like 200. But somebody at the bottom there just said it's called an Imperial Walker. That's what they call it in the movie, and that's what I called it before. I called it ATST. I call it Imperial Walker because that's the only thing it's referred to as in the movie.
Yes. Yeah. It is. And Mark's right. So he wins.
No,
he
I
wins
win.
the naming contest.
I win. Don't forget. Don't forget who the big fat quiz champion of 2021 is.
Oh,
and
that's
who,
right. I was the winner of that.
And who the Monopoly champion is.
That would be me. Thanks for reminding everybody that I am the quiz champion and Monopoly champion.
You weren't even in it.
That's because you guys were afraid I would beat you.
There you go.
What was the quiz on? What are you guys doing?
It was
Star Wars, general knowledge.
It was on the Any World But Ours channel. There was Star Wars, Marvel, DC, general knowledge.
Oh wow!
And Salacious Rum, leader of the Monkey Lizard Army.
It was actually a pretty good stream. It was very
good. Was it?
Yeah. And I was victorious.
You couldn't participate as an audience member because of the delay, but
that's cool.
They made you believe you could.
And I and I won the whole thing.
Oh my god! I started 3D printing a Naboo starfighter on Wednesday.
That's the move.
I might only be 2 foot tall with a little pea-sized head, but I've got brain cells and I've got long jiggly bits. And I sometimes trip over my nutsack, so I have to throw it over my shoulder so I don't trip over.
Nice. Tripod.
That's right.
Good for you, man. Proud of you.
Yeah.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to you too.
Hey, I have a question. So, what's your favorite figure out of your collection?
Favorite figure? This figure runs away with it. It's the 40th anniversary Kenner Deco Boba Fett. It was the exclusive.
Oh yeah, I remember you were saying that.
Yes.
What an amazing figure.
That's the best figure.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
Oh, you said that in your
there he is.
One of your recent videos, yeah.
And one of the lists I did. Go ahead.
Did you pick them up on Pulse or secondhand, or did you go to the comic?
No, it's one of the only figures I've ever paid scalper prices for, and I think it was like $70 or $80 right after the convention.
Oh my gosh! So they were like $32 is I think what they charge for them because you had to pay. They charge you the tax, right? Like so, it's built into the price, and you could buy 2 of them. And I remember, like at the time, I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to get both. I'm going to sell one to help pay for the other one." Right? That was my whole plan. And the first day they were going up, and people were getting like $100 for them or whatever. And I think I put mine for $75, and everybody was like, So, well, I'll give you 50. I'll give you 40. And I'm like, I wanted to pay for my other one. You know what I mean? Because I actually had to buy a ticket to go to Comic-Con too.
Right,
so
right.
And so nobody would take it for $75.
Really?
And I ended up just canceling the auction. I said, you know what, I'll just keep it. So I kept
so you have
one.
two.
Yeah, so I kept one in on the card, and then I have one that I opened.
That's awesome.
And I'm so glad like nobody took it at that price. Because
I'd
be like,
yeah, that figure's awesome. Yeah. I should have just went on the Hasbro Pulse when they had them. I don't even remember if they had them on Hasbro. I know that they had them on Hasbro Pulse in the last like year or so. Some popped up on Hasbro Pulse.
So I argued with Hasbro after the convention because on Sunday they had a sign and it showed everything was sold out at the convention and it was billed as a convention exclusive. Then that night they announced, hey, on this day in August, we're going to sell all these things that we had at the convention. So I was like emailing with them saying like, how could you guys sell out at the convention? Now you still have convention exclusives available. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because there were people that didn't get them. And
right. We're out Sunday people. Oh man.
Yeah. Sunday people were out of luck basically.
Leave my question up.
Yeah, and I'm thinking like, how can you guys sell them online when you wouldn't even sell them to people who are at the convention, a convention exclusive? And we went back and forth a little bit. I think they got tired of talking to me and they just stopped responding. But I noticed that when they did come up, they were only on there for like a few seconds. It seemed like they had real low quantities. Yeah.
So like if you were, I'm not a member for Hasbro Pulse. I don't know what they call. I don't even know what they call the members. But it actually popped up for members only like a year ago. Like
oh wow,
in 2021, it showed up one day unannounced, and if you were quick enough to like see it and a member, then you could buy one. But weird. But that same thing happened with it's happened twice with the Clone Commander Rex, the Hascon exclusive one.
Yep.
That's popped up twice on Hasbro Pulse in the last year.
That. Yep.
Yeah, in the last year. Just unannounced, and only to Hasbro Pulse members.
Yeah, the one that I keep hoping would like pop up is that what's his name? The blue guy. He had a convention exclusive.
Oh, Thrawn, the Thrawn exclusive.
Yeah, that one would be cool. I wish I had picked that up.
Yeah, I have that one. That was the real deal. I got that at Hascon actually, because you could buy them for that and the other exclusives for that year. Yeah, that thing is legit.
Where's my question, Sean?
Here it is. I don't know if you want to answer.
I would answer you, but I have no idea what that means.
What? Well, you're all hairy, so it must be hard, once you.
You mean dingleberries? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, yes, sloppy.
All right.
Yeah. This might be possible. Mark, Eric Brown is saying that Mando's shit might be like iPhones now. They'll have us buy them and blow them up.
Well, I think they had. I don't know if the toys had anything to do with their decision to make it a smaller ship, but now they have one they can actually market. That's not a HasLab, but that they can put on shelves that people can just buy.
And kids would want it. Yeah.
Look,
right.
I just foresee like a whole lot of dogfighting in the next season.
They have to, right?
Right. With that type of a ship, there should be some epic space like battles going on.
Yeah, and he is a savage, man. How he just chopped that dude in half and then took his head. I was like, Disney is not going to do that. Disney's doing this, man. And it just blew my mind. Had the
that was great.
Blood dripping out. Insanity. But
I'm looking forward to seeing the chainmail armor around Baby Yoda. I'm going to have to get
You think that's what those little hooks are?
Yeah.
I've seen some concept art of that online, like people drawing that, and it looks pretty crazy.
So anyway, it's going to fit when you got like special ears like me.
Don't you wish you had some chainmail armor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some.
But do you guys think Grogu's going to be in the next season? Like a big... Yeah, I didn't think so at first. I thought it was going to be about Mandalore, but now I don't know. Now people are saying that somebody's going to have to train Mando, like how to lift the Darksaber.
I think he's gonna go back to Mandalore and go to wherever the waters or whatever beneath.
Yeah, the waters in the mountains.
Or whatever.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And,
And does he come across one of these mythical beasts that only live in legend?
The Mythosaur.
Mythosaur.
All right. Wouldn't that be something? And that'll be the next HasLab.
Yeah.
It's so great that we've had this we're having this fantastic conversation about Book of Boba Fett after we've already had a conversation about Peacemaker. And we aren't going to talk about that again tonight.
Dudes. We already covered Peacemaker.
We've already spoken about Peacemaker. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We're so happy to be done with that conversation.
Chewie hadn't seen it, so we've decided blanket no discussion, no more discussions about it.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
not a single second of it.
So the Peacemaker is with Wahlberg, right?
No idea.
Is that who's in it? Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg, yeah.
Isn't it John Cena? Yeah.
We just said we're not talking about it. What the France?
Mark Wahlberg.
Man, what are you doing?
I think the guys.
I got a question
each
for
other's
Chewie.
roles.
I got a question for Chewie. Why can't you kill him?
People in chat. Yeah, when we get 100 people in chat, he's gonna open it.
It's the stupidest story ever. It's stupid. All right, I guess I'm done. All right, so a long time ago, early morning, I'm laying in bed with my ex-girlfriend now.
Did you have a boner?
Then no, I didn't. Earlier maybe. Then not that second. No, I'm watching videos. I probably could find the video. I'm watching a video about this guy. He's talking about like some of the books about the Emperor and how there was like something calling him in the outer regions that only he could hear and not Vader couldn't hear it, and about how the fights that the battles that they had with the what are they the aliens from the outer regions called that were powerful. I forget. There's a vintage collection figure of him, and I can't pull his name.
Yuuzhan Vong.
Yes, yep. And he was talking about that book, and he said, he's like, and you know what else happens in that book? He's like, Chewie dies. And so I woke my girlfriend up, and I was like, you have to check out this video. It's very interesting.
How did you wake her up? Did you just like give her a little jab?
I poked her with my boner. Yes. I knew you were going to ask me that, and I did. Yes. That's how I did it. And
in the back.
On the face, right in the face. And and I'm like, hey, wake up. And she woke up, and I'm like, you gotta watch this video. And she watches the video. She watches the whole video. And I was like, hey, what do you think about that, about the outer region stuff? And she goes, you can't kill Chewie. And then just put the phone back and rolled over and went back to sleep. So when I was trying to think of like a name, I was like, oh, that kind of, it's more than one syllable, and it kind of makes no sense, but it's kind of something that you will remember if someone said. So I just named it Can't Kill Chewie. So it's from like the stupidest thing ever, but I don't know. I can't change it now. So that's why
that's like me. I'm stuck Sean Solo.
I like it. Yeah. I like it. And whenever I think of your channel now, I'm going to think of you lying in bed.
Wishing that he was woken up.
That's why I'm like just called CKC. It's better.
Good morning.
So yeah, that's what happened. It was
it's a good story.
Kind of stupid, but yeah.
No, I like it. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, Black Cassandran, man, he's just so epic. And then again with Disney, when he took his arm off, I was like, they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. And bam, the show's just been dynamite for me.
And so the show's good. Is, like, everybody's been kind of badass except for Boba Fett.
Hey, that's a good point, man. That's a very good point. It's unfortunate. I don't know. I guess the only excuse you can give him is he's still like healing, I guess.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's why they maybe made the point to say in the other episode that he's fully healed. Like now you can like do some badass stuff because you're fully healed.
I think that what they've tried to do is portray that he's gone through like an inner change, and I think that when he wiped out that biker gang, I think that really, because that was the first thing he did when he got his ship back, right? Was he just went into immediate vengeance against the bikers? I think
definitely.
Thanks for staying up, Mark.
I think he's going to have found out that they had nothing to do with the murder of those Tuscans, and it's going to be that regret that he took the immediate action against them when they weren't really responsible.
And right, so that's gonna,
and that's why he's like holding back now, is because he wants to make sure that
they're gonna twist that at the end.
Right people. Yeah.
And it's gonna turn out to be, Kira and Darth Maul. They're gonna do something. They just can't let Mando take this episode and not do anything, because that would be talked about for decades.
That is interesting that they spent the whole episode on the Mandalorian, and we should have seen it coming. Honestly, like I can't believe I didn't. I never crossed my mind. I'm like, that they're gonna cross the series, cross the streams. Like I had no, like I can't believe I didn't think of that. But obviously,
I didn't think they would do it either. I thought we would get like Migs Mayfeld and maybe some of his crew, but I didn't think we were going to get Mando in this.
No, me neither. And now it looks like he's going to play like a major role, at least for a couple episodes. Because is there only 7 episodes?
That's right? What it looks like.
Well, we got 2 left, so wherever that is.
So it's that last episode we got to be looking for when Boba Fett's riding that Rancor down the street, and that Rancor's just chomping his way through.
Right. But how are we going to do it, though? Because he says at the end of the episode, Mando, he says, but first I have to do this.
So he won't be in the next episode, but he'll show up at the end.
On the 7th episode. Yeah.
Okay, so they're just going to cut that whole part out, and we're teased for
season 3. We won't see that. We'll see that in his series.
Right? Yeah, right. Season 3, probably, yeah.
Holding back these.
I'd also like to point out how terrible it is that the Rancor failed, and now there's a Rancor in the Book of Boba Fett.
Well, so here's the cool thing about this Book of Boba Fett Rancor, right? Like if you think about it, he's like a calf, so he really is going to be about the size of this scale, which was originally designed for the 3 1/4 inch. So they could easily retool something like this size and give it some more articulation and put this on shelves as a Book of Boba Fett, right? Because even though it's smaller than what a Black Series for a full-size Rancor would be, it might be almost perfect for what they have in the Book of Boba Fett.
That's interesting.
So I think that's might be what we get. I don't know. We'll see.
He has 2 epic videos. It's probably going to take 20 minutes of your time. I highly recommend watching them, but he may want to sum it up for you.
So I made 2 rather, they're like 15-minute videos, like basically breaking down like every aspect of the HasLab and how much they screwed up. Did you? And just comparing
the price point. They just needed a few more. They could have just increased the minimum goal a little bit more. They would have easily obtained the same money.
Yes, I think that's I suggest you watch them, and I compare them to the other HasLabs and to other bigger figures and kind of what they should have done at the end. But I think what really killed it was coming out at 350, like Vern just said. So they wanted 350 at 9,000 backers, and I did the math. And if you
nailed it.
So if they asked for instead of 9,000 backers, if they asked for 12,500 backers, then that would knock the price down. If they really needed that amount of money to do the HasLab, which I doubt.
Yeah, I think
it would be 250 a person instead of 350 at 12,500 backers, which is obviously a much more doable and probably wouldn't had so many people just scoff at it. And but I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, so the goals were all messed up, but I think that also what didn't help was there were some pretty big YouTubers that went out and basically were like kind of in the final days when they threw up that Rancor keeper, were kind of telling people like, oh, now you got them. So you can ask for whatever you want. So don't back until they give in. And I think that's the wrong approach to take for when you're going up against a huge company like that. Because you got to remember, like, those big companies aren't being run by a much younger generation. Maybe you have people in like the management structure that you see online or whatever, but some of the big decision makers are like, I want to say like maybe older, and they're at that point in their lives where they're like, hey, we're going to put this out there, and if it doesn't work, we're going to move on. You know what I mean? There's no giving in and redoing what we had set out to do. I think people aren't thinking that. So that was that whole FOMO, hold off, make sure they give you exactly what you want, that big push. And I think a bunch of people jumped on that.
I felt that for a couple days.
Yeah. And instead of just backing it, knowing, hey, inside you really wanted it, people like didn't, because they were like, oh, I'm not gonna just give in to them. But now look, you don't have one. Nobody does.
I did see one of those videos. It was by someone big. Yeah. Retro blasting, maybe. I think I saw one of those videos.
Oh, I don't know.
But
not just him. It was also Analog Toys.
Was it?
They have big followings. Yeah. So.
Yeah, definitely. So toy lines, toy companies, they allocate a significant amount of money that they just assume is going to be failed projects. Because a lot of toy lines that they start just fail anyway, and some of them don't even make it to production, but they're always working on new stuff. So they actually have a certain amount of spending money where they're just like, this is going to be money that we use, but it's going to be used on projects that we know will never work, or because they just have to work that into the budget. So for like something like the HasLab that doesn't work, that's the basic thinking that Vern just said is what the higher ups think. That it was like, all right, well, this didn't work. It doesn't really affect us in that much of a way anyway, because we never really tooled the thing. We never we didn't go further than making a prototype. So, but I think in the bigger picture of things, the Star Wars Black Series one being like the only one that didn't get funded other than Elmo is kind of a big deal. Like the Star Wars Black Series one should have been like their bread and butter. Like
it is gonna send shockwaves for the Black Series community, because it's going to be a long time before they think about wanting to do another HasLab for Black Series. And I'm reading the comments right now. So Connor's saying like, yeah, if you push back now, a large company may act differently in the future. And yeah, that's true, but I don't think so in this case, right? There was a show called 30 something. I don't know if you guys had ever saw it, but they were advertising people. And I remember he was sitting around going through his midlife crisis or whatever, and there were like these wooden ducks, and they were saying, oh, you got like 30 seconds to buy these wooden ducks, whatever. And he was telling his wife the story, and he was like, so I knew that was just an advertising gimmick. So he waited out the 30 seconds and then called to try to order them. They said, sorry, they're not available. You know what I mean? It was like that whole type of thing. So it's like, you gotta strike while hustling. But honestly, it was priced a little bit high, and the stretch goals were awful.
It would have been really terrible.
Yeah, if it could have been worthwhile if they had actually done some decent thinking behind the marketing, I will totally admit that. But I mean, to not get like this Black Series thing, I think it's going to hurt that line in the future for future types of projects.
Absolutely, that's the problem. And I mean, maybe they should just stick to vintage collection HasLabs. Like, I don't know, like it's unfortunate, but it was just so mishandled that I think they might blame certain things that don't deserve the blame, and then and then not fix the problems that they had. To not include, go ahead.
Oh, so Jonathan's saying, like, what if it's a case of people just not wanting it? And you know what? In the end, it didn't get back. So there were more people who didn't want it than wanted it. You couldn't get the minimum back. And so, I mean, that's clear, right?
But how much? But if it was $100 cheaper, how many more backers do you think that was worth?
Yep.
Well, there were so many campaigns going on at that time too. Who knows what would have happened if it was $100 cheaper?
That's the problem. Yeah, well, that was another issue. Is you can't have how many is that? 3, 4, 5, 5 HasLabs in 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
right?
You had multiples closing like right at the same time. That
3 of them closed within the same like 3 days.
Yeah,
that's
I mean
insane.
When that Cookie Monster or whatever failed, it was running up against nothing.
Right, and it failed, and then they had, and not only were those 3 just running, they just had the Transformer Victory Saber one, and then they just had
Galactus.
Yes, the Galactus one
and the Robo Skull.
Yeah, well, the Robo Skull was on Kickstarter.
Yeah, and this Voltron drop too.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that didn't count.
Oh, right.
And
what other people? What else was it? Was the Super 7 Ninja Turtle van?
Yeah,
that people were trying to back too. Yeah, so there was all this happening at Christmas, which is aimed at adult collectors, and adults have kids that need toys for collecting
for Christmas. Yeah.
So what? I mean, how much money you think? It's just honestly, it's just a complete disregard for how much money collectors actually hand over to this multi-million-dollar company who actually just crossed into the Fortune 500. So I mean, they're not hurting for dough, but if they just expect us to spend this money, and spending that money on top of buying all the figures that are coming out. There's another wave. They pushed that new wave that you're just showing. They pushed that we're hitting stores at the same time. Like, it's just total disregard to how much money a single collector gives Hasbro at a month, or just as a collector.
It's a monthly car payment. It's insanity.
It's ridiculous. The other question too is like, because when Jonathan was saying, did people not really want it? It was a San Diego Comic-Con, like 4 or 5 years ago, where they actually had that display, and they had that Black Series size Rancor in there. And there was a small group of people that were actually, like, I guess, kind of petitioning Hasbro, hey, we want this Rancor, we want this Rancor. But I mean, I never saw any of those people like posting stuff, so I didn't see any of the ask to get it. So I don't know if they just thought, by like the 20 people who emailed them, hey, are you ever going to come out with this? That's why they came up with that project. But you'd think for the Black Series HasLab, in my mind, it should have been something completely different.
Can we talk about something else? This is boring. Can't we talk about Matt getting a boner in the morning? It's more interesting.
What do you want to talk about, Salacious? Really?
What's
that happens every morning.
Christian's here.
Christian.
Let's see. I wrote some notes down when I was at work this morning.
When did you guys start collecting Black Series?
I started when the first ones came out.
Really? The orange line?
So I was I had my Kenner ones up here on the wall.
Oh, nice.
And so when they started coming out with those, my original intent was I'm going to just collect anyone they make already have a figure for. That was my original. But then, they just started expanding, and then the next thing you know, it's like you got figures that you never had before. So
Christian.
And I just
Sean, what about you? What did you got? Oh, sorry.
It was probably when they re-released Anakin in Revenge of the Sith is when I got into Black Series. I pre-ordered him, and I got General Grievous, and that kick-started the entire thing from there. But I've always been vintage collection and 5 POA for many years.
Nice.
Just was never an opener.
Mm-hmm.
Always bought one and like hid it, for my family. But I did buy him as a kid. I grew up with Star Wars, and same story as you, man. I got into a lot of trouble. So to me, I guess it's that addictive personality, isn't it?
Oh, for sure.
Just boom. I love it. It feels great. And it occupies my imagination is what I love. Because I'm trying to learn how to pose my figures, and I'm recreating images in my head. And it's just super fun hobby, man. And that's why I appreciate you on the channel too. And you're on rocks. If there's a link in the description below, guys, check out a few of his videos. You won't regret it.
Thanks, man. Salacious, what about you?
Holding back the years. Ding, ding, ding. Thinking of the fear I've had for so long. When somebody
You're gonna get a copyright strike on this perfectly in tune.
Listen to the fear that's gone. Go.
Red Ranger Chris said he started.
I've wasted all my tears.
Yeah,
wasted all those years. Oh, sorry, what?
Because Mando was out. That's when I went crazy and all in was about the Rise of Skywalker time.
I liked. We got into the black and red ones, Chewie. The black and red ones. I didn't like 6-inch. We were against it. We were against them. It was like, this is Star Wars. Not allowed them. But then the Force Awakens was coming out and the black and red. So we went in on the black and red ones, to be honest.
Yep.
The black and red.
So you did. You bought all the vintage collection on the original run of the vintage collection.
Yeah. Oh nice. No, not all of them. No, we've got a lot of them, but we opened them.
Yeah.
So loose wasn't a carded collector. We collected. I've got most of the vintage line. Most of Power of the Force 2. We love the Clone Wars figures, so we got our biggest collection is probably Clone Wars 3 3/4.
Oh, nice.
Those old vehicles.
Those are getting more popular right now.
Yeah.
People are starting to collect them again.
Yeah. But we didn't like Black Series to begin with. We were like, this ain't Star Wars.
Hey, a lot of people were like that. A lot of people were against it.
Was it because of the size of the figures?
Yeah, people didn't.
Is that really what it was?
Wrong scale.
I did a thing with my granddaughter. She was about my age. She was 7 when we were taking pictures one day, and I had a Black Series Luke, Bespin Luke in my hand, and she had the Kenner Luke in her hand, and we took a picture, and it's like that would have been the size of my hand back in the 70s. And so the way it fits in your hand is almost perfectly proportioned to how big a 3 27.5-inch figure would fit into a child's hand back in 1970, right? Like a 7-8-year-old.
Yeah. That's cool.
So I thought they were the perfect segue for adults to have a figure that was pretty much a match for. Oh man, I lost a gun. Darn it.
Well, a lot of people were against it. I know people who are still against it, who still don't want anything to do with the Black Series. They only want to buy the vintage collection.
Okay. Well, it's because 3.75 is the heritage.
Okay.
It's because 3.75 inches is the heritage line, isn't it, Matt?
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, let's be honest.
He won't be back for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh no.
The dude will be trying to get in. Well, he's gone. He won't be able to get in because he can't add him to the stream. Okay, I'm here, guys. Put me in.
Should we play a trick on him?
Yeah, I think we should all walk away.
Yeah.
We'll be gone.
Yeah.
Turn off our camera.
Should we all pretend we've got technical difficulties when he comes back? We'll just turn the cameras on and off.
Oh.
Hello, you can hear me.
The only thing I'm thinking about right now, Salacious, is what is this going to be like on the podcast? What are people thinking?
It's only my mum. It's only Earth Mum that listens to it anyway.
Is she in Ireland where we're number 17?
No, she's not actually. We're number 17 in the Irish podcasting charts, Matt. What? Did you believe me? Yeah, I know. Yep. On the leisure category.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I know. 17. I got an email. I'd like to officially congratulate you on achieving 17th place in the leisure category in the Irish podcasting.
You're number 1,337,000 in the US and everywhere else in the world, but
17.
Yeah,
number 17.
I sent them a message that we've made it. We've made it.
Now, what I want to know is actually how many podcasts do they have over there?
Right,
not
in the leisure category. 18.
How many streams is that? Yeah, right.
Not many.
That's awesome, man.
I think, to be honest, most of that is probably Connor Fuller downloading it for us. Good old Connor. You probably downloaded it a few times for us, and that's got us up to 17th.
Well, I think what I'm going to do is tomorrow I'm going to go to Best Buy. I'm going to go through their computer aisle. I'm going to pull up like Spotify. I'm just going to pull up our podcast and stuff and just start playing it on every
Playing
computer.
all the computers. I like that idea.
Yeah.
All the phones that they have in there, everything.
I like that. Out of the box thinking. I like it.
That's right. That's right.
So
you're gonna have to come on my show, Matt. Monkey Lizard Hangout. It's every Monday. It's a one-on-one monkey lizard. It's only an hour, but I'll put you through your paces.
I'm about it, man. Let me know.
He's about it. He's about it. He's up
about
for
it. About it.
He's up for it.
He's up for it. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
How much do you think a Black Series HasLab Slave 1 would be?
How much? $400? $450?
Yeah, something
probably.
Like
I'd pay it.
Probably equivalent to the Razor Crest. Here we go.
We got the dude here yet or no?
Technical problem.
Hey, I hope everybody's cool. I gotta pack my daughter a bag.
Sean, there's a problem with the strict yard.
Oh yeah.
Sean.
You guys are screwing with me. But you guys okay? To fly solo for like 2 minutes?
Yeah.
I gotta pack some PJs and toothpaste because my wife's out cold. Get her teeth pulled. So
Sean,
gotta do family stuff. Hopefully you're having a good time, Matt. These guys aren't.
Yeah,
no,
no, hell yeah,
right,
this is great.
Cool.
Is he going again? He's going. He's hosting and he's going.
Llama.
For the llama.
He just said, "I'll be back in 20 minutes when the show's almost over." He's like, "You guys are boring me so much. I'm going to go have dinner."
Right then, let's make a really obscene song up with really obscene lyrics that will flag his channel.
Oh my God. Let's see. I'm gonna look through the chat. Hold on. Only 6-inch figures is the 18.
Oh yeah, the 18. That's the old vintage figures. They were 6-inch. Yeah,
oh yeah, they were 6, right? Were 6 or were they like 5 inches?
Kind of like between 5 and 6. Yeah, give or take.
Let's see.
Give or take an inch, Vern. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Is Matt getting? Are you getting any Action Force?
Am I getting what?
Action Force.
Oh yes, I'm in.
Is it like the Sergeant Slaughter? I think.
Yes, right? Yes, the Sergeant Slaughter. The Sergeant Slaughter would be the only one I'm going to pick up. I did pick up the, it was the Mattel Creations exclusive one that was on the card. I actually picked that one up. So I have a Sergeant Slaughter. I thought about doing the Sergeant Slaughter one, but that would be the only one that I'd pick up. I'm not really into the other, the military type of action figures. Although I've seen some really awesome ones, like different, third-party companies make some real. And I'm not, I'm not against third-party. There, yeah, you got it. Yeah, I do. I posted when that one came out on my Instagram because I thought it was really cool, and I thought that it's obviously lacking from the classified series line. I don't know when they're going to get their act together and release that, but no, personally, I don't know. What about you? I guess Salacious does. Vern, you're going to collect those?
I collect the classified series. I'm probably not going to get any of those Action Force just because I think they're priced a little bit higher, right?
They are a little bit more expensive. Yeah.
I do have this one. This is a Mattel. I think it was a wrestling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is with the I used to collect the 12-inch GI Joes. So I had a huge collection of 12-inch GI Joes that I've only gotten probably like a handful of them left. And I've been doing the classified since they started, but I really like the more recent ones that they've done, and I'm just gonna stick with those because those are like these ones that I used to collect when I was a kid. So I'm just gonna stick with the ones that maybe I have in my collection. So originally I was gonna try to do complete, but because they did those exclusives and I missed out, I got that out of my head and I said, well, I'm just gonna get figures if I had that same version of it when I was a kid.
I still get all my old G.I. Joe stuff too. So, did you collect the retro G.I. Joes, the Walmart ones?
Yeah.
No, I don't. Pick
You did,
those up at all.
Salacious?
Just 2 or 3, a few of them. I didn't have G.I. Joe growing up. We had Action Force in England, you see. So,
is that what that is? I had no idea that was like an actual thing. Wow.
Yeah. So in England, we had a company called Palitoy, which was like Kenner.
Yeah, I know them.
And
they did old Star Wars figures.
They did eventually. Kenner bought Palitoy.
Right, but they still released them on Palitoy cards, right?
They did.
Yeah.
They did. And then eventually G.I. Joe merged with Action Force, so there are some G.I. Joe figures on Action Force cards.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then eventually it became G.I. Joe, but by that time I was an older monkey lizard chasing monkey lizard ladies.
Oh, they're monkey lizards?
Matt, can I try an experiment, Matt?
Yeah, go for it.
Sean, can you take the comment off, please? I want to try an experiment.
Sure.
So Matt, you're quite tall.
Yes.
If you stand up and so the camera cuts you off from just above your waist, you can give me long legs.
Oh no.
I love that idea.
Move over. Oh wait, Sean, what are you doing?
Leave it the 4 screen, Sean.
Sean, what are you doing? You had the right. No, Sean.
Sean.
Okay, hang on.
Sean.
It was working.
Sean, what the hell? You've ruined it.
I did. Oh,
You've
here you
ruined
go.
it.
Like that, right?
No.
There.
Raise your arms. Matt.
Yeah, you use your arms. There you go. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Look how long I am. I've got long legs and probably a long willy.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was a great idea.
You guys are nuts.
Well, yeah. See, everybody enjoyed that.
Little camera trickery.
What's up, Ricardo? Good to see you.
Thanks, Matt.
Crazy 8.
No problem. So,
yeah.
Do you guys collect NECA stuff?
Yeah, I do.
I got a handful.
Aliens.
You do the aliens?
Aliens. I like aliens. The Odd Predator. I've got an Arnold Schwarzenegger as well. Terminator.
So, Sean, you do mostly just Star Wars?
Star Wars, Marvel Legends, and I do have like the Back to the Future NECAs, just the ones you can't pass up. Stuff like that. Freddy.
I'm a huge Back to the Future fan as well. Right there with you. Oh,
they're good. Those Back to the Future ones. They're good.
Them. I'm glad that they made them because there isn't a lot of figures out there. They're coming out with Griff from Back to the Future 2. Can't wait for that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that Doc Ock one, or not Doc Ock, but
yeah, Doc Brown.
Doc Brown.
The Doc Brown from
Doc Ock figure.
Yeah, right. But the Doc Brown from the second one with when he's from the future with like the coat and like the see-through tie. They had a run of those and now they're sold out. That's like the best figure ever. I can't find it anymore.
That's when nobody can find, right?
Yep. Yeah, they gotta release that thing again.
And then when they do the Back to the Future 3 and they're all in cowboy gear.
Yeah, I want that. Yeah.
That'll be cool.
But yeah, I mean, some people, NECA uses like a really like brittle plastic, so
yeah, the angles always break, don't they?
Yeah. So you gotta you gotta heat them up with like a hairdryer or something.
Basically, Bob gets a bowl of hot soapy water, and he takes the opportunity to wash his balls at the same time.
Probably the best way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
That's right. Busy man.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So did you guys pick up all of the new Black Series wave with? You guys, all of you have them all. Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
I think we both got the dork side, notification.
One dork side had them for pre-order. Yeah.
And then they was like a week, and then they shipped them.
Mm-hmm.
And then a couple of weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago, Hasbro Pulse had all of them on their site for about a half hour.
Right, I remember that. Yes, I saw that.
And one of them, Ponda, I think, was up on Amazon today.
Oh, really?
Was he?
Yeah.
You mean for regular price?
Yep.
For like $20?
Yep.
What? I've been waiting for Amazon because I don't know why I buy all my figures from Amazon. It's just so much easier. Plus, I have Prime, so the shipping's free.
Yeah.
But oh man,
they're always my last resort.
Really?
I usually find everything in the store.
I used to do that. Oh, there you go. I like that. That's good. That's good. I used to be a toy hunter. I'd rather toy hunt, but things are just so bad toy hunting now that I just don't. It's not.
Same here.
It's miserable. You feel like it's
not
more
fun
like,
anymore.
why did I do that? Yeah, you waste an hour of your day that's valuable time.
Yeah, there's no point now. You just pre-order it, and there's no point.
Right. I just do it online now.
The only benefit is though when you're the store, you actually see stuff that you might not normally look for.
Yes, for sure.
Sparks your interest. Like that's how I ended up getting a couple of Fortnite figures. Was like I just happened to be in there and I saw this one, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna pick that one up.
No kidding. No, yeah. So
you just wanted to touch your boobs, probably.
I do.
There you go.
I do. That's the whole point. Why wouldn't you?
Right.
Yeah, I just got the cats. I just couldn't resist them, man. Those mech cats. They're just so sweet.
I think this is actually one of this one in Sky, right? Or no, Lynx.
And I've never played the game. My daughter plays the game all the time.
I've played it.
I've never played it either.
Yeah. I haven't.
Do you play games, Matt?
I'm not a gamer. I mean, I used to, and then actually, you know what? When I started like heavily using drugs, I stopped. Yeah. I just didn't have any. I didn't have the energy or the time.
Yeah, that's when I was playing the most. I would.
Were you really? No,
it was more immerse, and it was just sweet.
Right. No, I'm not. I'm not anymore. I try. I bought a PS4 like last year. I just don't.
Comic Mall.
Yeah, that is a good figure.
That's a good one.
Yeah, but $27.99.
That's too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
You know what? I do want to get another one, and I'll tell you why. Hold on.
He's gonna swap its head. He's gonna do it. He's gonna swap.
Oh, that's awesome. That's a great idea.
I picked this up in a lot, and I thought what would be really cool is if I could take the upper body of that mall and stick them on here.
That's a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
Love it.
So that's what I have in my head, and this will come off easily because this is put together with screws. You just pull that apart, and this will come out.
No kidding.
Yeah, I think it would be like awesome.
That's a Black. They will. That's an awesome idea. That's a Black Series figure we need for sure. Yeah. Like,
look at that.
Release that thing.
That's my plan, but not at $27.99.
No, it'll pop back up on Amazon for whatever soon. They got Jackson on there for like $17 right now.
So have we got any games, Sean? Have we planned a game or not?
No, I don't do the spreadsheets. That's dude. Normally we'd be playing a game by now.
Sean don't do games.
What games? What do you mean? What do you guys play?
We normally play a game every week.
Every week.
Play a game.
What kind of game?
Dude games.
Yeah. I think last week you guys did top 10 figures you wanted from the Book of Boba Fett draft.
Yeah.
Which I
see what you're saying.
Which I had initially wanted to do like 2 weeks ago, but nobody wanted to do it because they wanted to save it for last week.
I like that. That's a pretty good idea. What do you guys think of the series overall?
I love it. I think it's great.
You think? Yeah.
Like, so what do you think of the bikes?
Episode 3 is my favorite.
Don't bring up the bikes, for God's sake. He's going to go off on one.
Bikes, I mean...
Can I tell you? So I did a TikTok video about the Slave One. And if you haven't seen my video, I did a video about like the name change. It's not really a name change, right?
Right, yeah.
It's the class of ship. But there's a portion of the video where I say, and we get to see Boba Fett recover his Slave One. Wait a minute. We get to see Boba Fett recover his ship, Fire Spray 31. And I just took that clip and I threw it on TikTok. And I've been getting all kinds of comments like, this is clickbait. I'm like, yeah, that's why it says watch the full video on my YouTube. That's exactly what it is.
I tried to do a clickbait video this week. First of all, I called it "Did Boba Fett get licked out?" Then I changed it to "Boba Fett likes to lick Banthers."
Yeah, with it.
Then I changed the name to Banther Lick. It hasn't really taken off. I've just looped the Banther licking Boba Fett over and over.
Somebody's asking what figure this is. Do you know?
Do I know what that is? No, I have no idea.
Anybody? Somebody's asking. I don't know. It just was in a group of stuff that I got. So
it looks familiar, though. It looks familiar, I'd say. But I don't know what it is.
I think it's Star Wars in a way, though.
Can everyone in the chat go after this? Go and make my video. It's now called "Did Boba Fett have relations with the Banthers?" Mm-hmm. You go and make it viral for me. It's just 1 minute of Banther licking.
So the rule is, if you're not here on the show, like if we were doing a list today, we would be able to do dudes list for him.
Yeah. So
let's do dudes list. Let's do dudes list.
Because
we got some old banners like top 5 most wanted Black Series that have not yet been created.
Oh no, this is Marvel.
Oh, Scorpion from Spider-Verse, Chris says.
Maybe, huh?
We did top 10 MCU movies.
They gave me a list, and like I think my number 1 was a head, right? It was just a head from something.
Oh, here you go. John knows. It's a Spider-Man version of the Scorpion.
I just said that, Sean.
Oh, well, shit. Sorry.
I'm glad somebody knew. Thanks, John. I heard you, Salacious. I'm just messing around. I heard you. I even thanked you. I said, yes, that's right.
Did you watch my Banther licking video?
I watched it.
Were you amazed by the quality of it?
I'm going to check it out when I'm done with this. It sounds interesting.
Check it out.
I will.
Yeah.
Sounds like a pretty interesting video.
Yeah, I think Sean watched it secretly and it made him horny.
No, I did watch it, and
you've seen it.
Oh, you watch mine, but you don't leave comments on my videos.
Well, they're so short. I can watch the link through Twitter. Is what I do. I just hit the click and watch it through the little browser that pops up.
I see how it goes, Sean. Right then,
mate.
Right then, mate. Fun, innit?
I don't know how easy is it to pull up a spreadsheet. Shit.
I'm gonna have to bail in about 10 minutes though.
All right. Well, we'll wrap it up then. Let me see if I got any other banners in here that I planned for tonight. Oh, basically, do you think the Mandalorian show would survive without Grogu in it? Is what
I totally think it will, and I think we're gonna see that much of Grogu, honestly, in season 3. I think we're gonna maybe get one episode where he goes to meet him at like wherever he's training with Luke, and then maybe shows up a second time sort of later. But I think like he'll probably be back in season 4 when he's maybe matured a little bit more, and it'll be time for him to kind of leave the nest and kind of do some self-growth before he goes back for his training. I think it'll be like summer school or something, right? But like I think personally, I think in season 3 we're going to see him when he goes to visit him, and then we're going to see him go on his own retrospective journey to try to get his Mandalorian status back.
What about? Do you guys think there'll be a second season of the Book of Boba Fett?
I think they're setting it up. They were talking about that in the comments earlier. But yeah, I think they're going to set it up.
I hope so.
So I was thinking this was going to be the Mandalorian season 3, but at the last minute, maybe they changed the name to the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
I think
who knows?
Season 2 of Book of Boba Fett will be them cruising around on their bikes around the planet.
Really? That sounds great.
Yeah, they're all gonna get matching
Skittle bikes.
Quiet.
Is that your dog?
Yeah, she's begging me for something.
She wants me to ride her.
She wants you to take her for a walk.
I should show you her now for a change.
Yeah,
come here,
go on.
Reese's.
Go on.
Come here.
Show us the dog.
Come here.
I
She's
can
too
ride.
lazy and heavy.
Go on, get her.
All right, hang on.
Come on.
Come here. No, wait. Come here.
He doesn't have to go.
Got no
down
control,
the
Sean.
Excited.
You've got no control.
She thinks I'm going to
Sean.
give her a treat or something, so she's fine. She's
yeah.
just begging.
No treats.
Yeah,
no
treats.
on her.
Ooh,
No treats.
Chris is saying he heard a theory that Boba Fett is going to be the one to rule Mandalore. But I don't.
It's a good shout. It's a good shout.
Do you think that's something that could happen because
It's a good
he's not
shout.
really a Mandalorian?
Oh, he is.
What if he
he
ends
is.
up with like the Darksaber or something?
His dad.
Well, that's
his
he would
dad
have to get
fought.
that,
His
huh?
dad fought in the Mandalorian War.
Because we do know you can get the Darksaber by not killing somebody because he didn't kill Moff Gideon. And they also hinted like Moff Gideon may make
It's
another
coming back.
appearance.
Yeah, for sure.
The
Do you think
nerdery is here in the house.
Paz Vizsla becomes kind of like the villain against
I don't think it'll wrap.
the Mandalorian? Like he just gets it set
It'll
in
be
his mind.
Bo-Katan. It'll be Bo-Katan. It'll be Bo-Katan against Boba Fett. That's what it's going to be.
I mean, it seems like he wants the Darksaber. Is he going to try to go back and try to is that going to consume him now that he realizes Amanda's not really, he dishonors his creed or whatever?
Yep.
And shouldn't
I like
have
that
the
idea.
Darksaber?
Yeah, I like that.
What I think would be cool is like, so here's what I think. Here's what I got from the book of Boba Fett, that episode. I see a spinoff, right? And this is my vision of a spinoff. What if you had Cobb Vanth as that city's marshal? You know, the Ring City. He's like becomes the marshal of the Ring City. That could be his spinoff. And like every week, it's like a crime drama in that city. Like he's like the marshal and has to go solve crimes throughout
in the city. All
yeah,
right.
I think
like
the backdrop is just awesome, and
it is. No, that's cool.
It doesn't have to be a Vanth, right? Because he's on Tatooine, but it could be like, the local police or something like that.
I like it.
Investigating stuff.
So it's like it could be like a mystery kind of show.
Yeah, like some sort of
like it's like Columbo, but it'll be in space. I like that.
There's one more question.
One
there.
more thing.
One more.
I like that. I'd watch that. That'd be great.
Except with Columbo, they always show you the killer, don't they?
Yes, we could.
Yeah,
see that
you
at the
usually
beginning.
know.
I
Yeah,
don't want to see him. I don't want to work it out. I don't want to see it.
Most you want it. Okay, you want it more like a murder mystery type.
Like Poirot.
Yeah, like Murder She Wrote or like Scream. Put them both together.
I want more like a police procedural, like
Sean, what are you doing to that dog?
Like
You can hear
NCIS.
her. I'll give
or
something.
like
Okay,
The Rookie or one of the shows where like
Law and Order?
Yeah.
Special Victims Unit.
Yeah, where they just do the investigation, where there's no courtroom stuff or whatever. It's just
so NCIS type of stuff. I like that.
But
That'd be cool.
And the reason why I was talking about Cobb Vanth is because I'm thinking about that show Justified, and I'm thinking like, what if
that was a good show.
What if it was Justified in the Ring City?
Space.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I like that because you know what, that dude is a really good actor.
Yeah.
So I'd watch him do anything. So yeah, that's a great idea.
Timothy Olyphant.
Yes.
Timothy Yeah, I say Olympian or something. But
So you know that when I get my Cobb Vanth figure, that one of those heads is coming off and going on one of these suited bodies because of Justified, right?
I like that. That was a good show. That Cobb. What do you guys think of that figure?
I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think it was. Do you like the fact that it's a deluxe? Are you excited about that?
Well, somebody, I kind of commented to one that I felt like it was kind of like they used parts off of the Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. You know, it's kind of. I think they made a lot of figures out of what they designed here, but But I was told, and it's true, that there are retoolings on that figure that make it a different figure that is not just a repaint.
Yes, and and some of like the weathering and stuff is supposed to be like pretty significant. Although like I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I think I saw like people who had it in like the actual figure. The head sculpt looks different than the prototype they showed it, and it doesn't look as close to Timothy Olympians as the other one did. Yeah, which is unfortunate.
That's too bad, then.
But again, I mean, it doesn't come with enough stuff to be a deluxe figure. It just
I agree with that. It's like this Boba Fett was a deluxe because they gave him the jetpack with the missile that came off and all the side equipment, but then they still glued the helmet on, which I thought was kind of crazy, right? So like, this is the one I pulled the helmet off and painted the head myself.
Right.
So I think that they should have done that.
Yeah, right? For sure.
Yeah. In that package. It should
it's coming.
Yeah. Well, that's because they wanted to re-release it and re-release it and re-release it because you know, this is a moneymaker for them every time they put out a Boba Fett.
Which Boba Fett is that?
This is the Return of the Jedi.
Right. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. So you know how like the helmets were glued on really funny.
Yes.
So if you peel them off, this head is underneath.
Right.
Soon.
Right. And then I scarred it up and painted it, but
right.
You know.
Mr. Darth Gutierrez, this is our 54th episode of this.
Yeah, hold on. Let me find his comment. Our problem is we're not good with the algorithm because we keep popping.
Sean doesn't ever advertise it on his channel. That's basically it.
No,
Sean
I did this week. Yesterday,
Sean doesn't advertise it. But Mr. Darth Gutierrez, we rotate around each of our channels, and so please subscribe to each of us. And to Can't Kill Chewie, all of our links are in the description. But
every week, where are we next week? I don't even know whose channel.
Salacious Realm on Saturday.
On mine. Next Saturday.
And then the following week on my channel on Friday.
Yeah. So we'll
have a very tight schedule, 4 to 6. We'll be done by 6.
Yeah, I went and seen the new Scream. It was okay.
Wait, you saw it?
Yeah.
Oh, was it good?
Supposed to be amazing.
It was entertaining. Yeah, it was definitely for super fans are probably gonna love it for sure.
Really? Okay. Yeah. I haven't seen it yet.
Because I went with a super fan.
Yeah.
And
he
loved it.
That's why the helmet is so narrow. It's the way that they glued it on. They put so much glue in this helmet that when they put it on and then they did the squeeze, it squeezed helmet. So a lot of people were just blow drying it, trying to get that form out.
Yeah.
But the way to really get the helmet to open up and be normal is to just take that glue piece out. The only problem is then it makes the helmet loose.
Like loose, yeah.
But I figured that if you can get foam, some type of foam, and just put it in the back, even like that. What's that foam that you use to put up stuff on the walls? You know, those little double-sided sticky things, and you could just put it in the back and it would just hold on. But yeah, that's how you get the helmet to shape out.
Don't be embarrassed, Darth Gutierrez. It's Sean Solo's fault. He doesn't promote anything. He never promotes us on his channel.
Well, no, he thinks that. But what it is people that watch action figure reviews, I think, don't really like.
Well, you keep saying that. He keeps saying that. He goes, "Oh, my normal followers don't want to watch Freeman." I'm like, "Yeah, they do. You just don't tell them about it.
Yeah,
never tells them about it.
It's literally the only thing people watch on my channel."
Come on. You just gotta upload more videos. It takes forever, man. There's so many reviews out there.
Nah, that's fine. I give up. I'm just happy to hang out here and do this.
Don't give up just yet.
Well,
We're
I think
getting some tooth
Matt was saying how he gave up at one point for like what 6 months. You were saying?
Yeah, for 5 months. I did nothing.
Yeah,
I was just
no video.
You can get burned out.
So what happened to your channel? Because you had a lot of views at that point, and then did you quit and like all the views went to nothing, or what happened?
Pretty much. Well, no, they didn't go to nothing, but they went to virtually nothing. But I heard some of the people say when you don't do anything for a while, like you get off like the algorithm, but that really didn't happen to me. I posted like the next video that I posted did fine. So
well,
I don't know.
You had subscribers, and they probably had their notifications turned on. So as soon as you put up a video, they were right back.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
I was there.
Yeah.
I watched it.
And then it just pushed out your channel. I noticed.
Actually, you know what? They showed me in a thing the other day that like only 25% of my viewers are subsubscribers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, really?
Crazy.
That's it?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like, what?
normal. Yeah.
Is it really?
Mine's
I'm like, guys, subscribe.
Yeah.
Why are you? What are you?
Mine's like 12%.
Help me out. Is it really? Like that's crazy. Really? That is crazy.
Yeah, Out of the Basements is about 12% too, because I remember we were talking to him about it one week, and well, both of them. But it's wild. Absolutely wild. That's why 60% view duration is phenomenal. But that's because you really capture your audience, and you want to stay to the end of almost every video you make. You stay to the end. Yeah.
Right. Well, I try to make it entertaining. I don't want people to click off. But Sean, guess what? I heard some awesome news. I heard that you guys are 17th ranked podcast in Ireland podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, under the leisure category. Yeah,
in the leisure category.
We've made it. We've made it, everyone.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
I think my daughter's friends are here to pick up her clothes. So again, I'm gonna vanish.
All right.
He's off.
I actually have to take off too. It's like 6. I'm gonna jump out. Matt, it was really nice meeting you.
Yeah, man.
Salacious. Dude, I'm glad you could be here in voice. Can you see anything that's
Look at this shit. The podcast is a shambles. Look at it. This is what it takes to get to 17 in the leisure category in Ireland. The host has got StreamYard's Tourette's and keeps taking his dog for a walk every 5 minutes. The dude's not here. Vern gets angry.
He's just not listening to anybody.
I'm here.
Oh,
are you? Are you in the?
Thanks for coming.
Are you here in the car? Is that why you're voice only?
No, I'm just tired, and no one needs to see my face. I'm just tired.
Well, that didn't stop you from the time you fell asleep on camera.
Yeah, you fell asleep on camera once, didn't you?
Oh,
17th
ranked, huh? That's amazing.
It's so exciting.
17th. I got a letter.
Dude, can you describe in great detail your pickups this week?
He's not listening.
He's ignoring you.
Those are some fantastic. Can you describe your pickups since we can't see them?
What did I get? I don't know.
Tell you what, it's great having you on. It's great having you on. Great your contributions this week, dude. Thank you so much.
Well, you always tell me I talk too much, so
he's in the mood. That's what it is. He's in the mood. He's having
I'm just tired, dude. This is 3 weeks straight where I've worked over 60 hours. I can't even see straight. I'm so tired.
In all seriousness, dude, congratulations on your job promotion.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
He's done well.
Oh, that's
good. Done well.
Good for him.
Yeah. Is Nate's just racked up. Hello, Nate.
So my head and see you next week.
Oh, you're leaving? He left?
He's gone.
Oh, wow.
That was weird.
He's gone.
Oh, well.
He's gone. He's weird.
So
he's old, right? He's old.
Happy Friday.
Nate, what's up?
Nate's coming on Monkey Lizard Hangout soon. He doesn't know what he's in for. Justin bottled it. Justin bottled it. Did you just bottled it?
Yeah, 90%. Anybody got any questions for Matt in the chat? It's like nobody wants to know. They're like, just make videos.
Mm-hmm. I'm cool with that. They take a long time. I wish I could post more. I don't really do like action figure reviews. I'm not. That's not the type of thing that I do. You guys do a lot of that, right?
Yeah, those
They
are
do. I don't.
sink
They
or
do.
swim though.
What's that?
Sink or swim with those because I mean
Oh.
they're so tough because unless you're first, you're going to get a lot of views even if you make a sucky video. And then if not, you have to make a video that like has legs on it and gets views in the long haul, and they add up that way. And that's basically what I've been doing. I did get lucky with like 1 or 2 videos. Like I was the first one, I think, with the vintage collection Mandalorian, and that's a junky.
Oh, really?
Video. I literally take it out of the package, and it got like 15,000 views in like 2 or 3 days. It was crazy.
Oh, really?
You were the first one to do shorts, really, as well, weren't you? To be honest.
Yeah, yeah. And I made another channel, and that channel, my second channel, hit 7,000 subs today. Crazy.
Oh, really?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But your first channel, you went from like 1,000 to 12,000 subs, like in a month. For your shorts.
Yeah, it's insanity, man.
Just rocketed.
Mm-hmm.
Really? That's crazy, dude.
And then he's just created. He literally created a second channel about a month ago, and it's already about a month old, 2 months old. It's already 7,000 subs.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at it.
Yeah.
Look at this. It's insanity.
So is that is that figure reviews?
Look at that. Yeah,
they moved his shorts over.
Shorts channel, and it has 7,000 subscribers already.
So all right. So shorts. What do you have? Like short. Like TikTok type videos,
Bermuda shorts, speedos. He's on male model.
Like hold on, let me pause this.
Beachwear mostly.
Beachwear, yes. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I get it.
Yeah,
that's cool. He does not. He is good. He is good. You have to say.
That is cool, man.
But that's what I'm trying to do to make my videos a little bit different so I can stand out, because you do have to stand out, because like nobody's going to put the effort in like you're putting into your videos. It just you either got to do what you're doing, or you just have to do something different.
Yeah, for sure. You have to do something different that other people aren't doing. Yes.
I don't recommend doing banter tongue.
I don't tell anybody about the second channel because there's bonus. They have a program where they pay, I think it's $1 billion, I think, or something like that. And I'm hoping, because you want to guess how many views that channel got in the last 30 days.
What?
100,000.
Let me show you. They sent me like
100,000.
Congratulations thing. Look at this. It says
1 million.
Here, let me zoom in. It's pretty sick right here. But look at that.
3.6 million.
What?
That is nuts.
That's from December 31st to January 27th. It says
whose channel is that?
That's mine.
That's his second one. His second one. That's his second channel. His second channel.
That's
not even his main channel.
That's awesome, man. I put up a video yesterday and it got 10 views and I lost 3 subscribers.
Oh, that's wrong, bro. That's wrong.
I'm not kidding. That's 100.
Oh, here it is.
It's literally
5.5 million views is this one.
What?
5.5 million. Here it comes. If it loads. I don't know why it's not loading. Oh, here it goes. That's the statistics. Oh, you want to see it's 127% view duration.
That's crazy.
It was 5.5 million
in 75 days. Yeah. But this is the video. I'll play it real quick. Here it is. It's Retro Spidey versus Sandman. And it brings traffic to videos, which was the whole idea. But when I mixed the channel together, it totally screwed them up, man. But that's it. It's just a big loop.
Dude, that's insane. So do you have TikTok too?
Yeah, I got a lot of followers on TikTok.
You do that for TikTok? Yeah. Wow, man. That is nuts, dude.
Poser. Yep. Yeah, I
so
see
wait,
some of
not
the
only
Star Wars ones. Those get
What's
views
that?
too, my full-length videos, and it's because of my posing. I'm almost positive.
Yeah.
How many views did you get on your TikTok videos?
Mine's like 100,000. Not very many.
Yeah.
Yeah, just 100,000. Look at this guy. Talking down to us peons. Yeah, just 100,000.
Please. I want full-length, 10, 15-minute videos that get how many? 40, 60,000 views. Like you would be dope.
Yeah,
It'd be sick.
Well,
But you put in the work
Dude,
to
you
get it, so you do deserve them. You know,
it
the
is a
dude
lot, yeah.
deserves views. He does high quality editing too. It's a shame. That's why I understand.
Dude, you should parlay that million views thing into longer videos, and that's crazy, dude. That's insane.
Different the problem is, man.
That's what I should do. But
they're different
algorithms,
algorithms, aren't they?
Different
Different algorithms, aren't they, Sean?
Yeah,
Can't
because
have
if I
them on
go
the
to
same channel, that's
my
cool.
regular channel, it shows who's watching your videos. I don't know if you guys look at your analytics a lot or not.
Yeah, I check them out sometimes for sure.
But down here, there's a mode where it says, that channel. These are the people that are watching some weird channels, That Liberty, Mr. McGowan or something. I don't even know these people, but they're not really action figure shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where on my normal channel, I'll show you on that one. That audience, let's see. I'm surprised we still got people watching this boring YouTube talk. But yeah, see, that's normal. The Fwoosh, Boss Bounty, Shartimus Prime, usual mics on there, Out of the Basement.
Yeah. So, those are all famous people.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted to do. So it's the algorithm for me is starting to work finally. And that's why I made the separate channel, because it was sending me to people that wouldn't be interested in my videos, and it totally sucked. So,
but wow, whatever you're doing now, geez.
Yeah, it's a trip. I hope it pays, because it's a $1 billion fund, and you get a percentage of that, and I'm sure 3.5 million views should get something. So I'm hoping.
Well, that didn't work for sure. It didn't work for Vern, though, did it? Because
because he has the TikTok logo on his. You cannot have the TikTok logo. I made it strictly for YouTube, those videos, and that's what they want. They don't want you ripping it off of TikTok and sticking it on.
Using it both places, yeah.
Yeah.
But can you use your YouTube ones onto TikTok?
No, I don't know how to download them. I wish I could. I have to make them separate individually, but I really don't do them anymore. I do maybe 2 a month, and then that's it. Because
I've stopped doing them as
they
well.
Start paying me. I don't think it's worth the effort. I'd rather do full-length videos and have my goal of eventually having viewers that watch my channel that like all action figures. My goal one day, but it takes years. I mean,
I got a bit bored of doing them.
A decade almost,
Right. Yeah. Yeah, but they got enough subscribers now that they can just eat off their channel. That's amazing. Well,
all their videos. You watch one of his videos, the whole sidebar is going to be full of his videos because he has such a deep library.
Yeah, and you know what? He does good reviews, and he edits them well, and he keeps it quick so you don't get bored, and does a good job. He injects
his personality right off the bat. He's like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" So you feel like you're sitting next to the dude while he's checking out these toys.
Yep, he does it excellent way to do it. But yeah, for sure. I think they got. Then there's another channel that does it good. I forget that I usually watch. I'm so bad with the channel names, but if I see them, I'm like, oh yeah, this one I watch this one. They just show up in my feed.
Yeah.
Well, when you see Banter Lick show up in your feed, you'll be like,
yes, I'll watch that one for sure.
That famous monkey lizard Banter licking video.
Mm-hmm. You got to look for that one.
Yeah.
I heard it's gonna blow up after this.
I'm waiting.
So, what's your favorite figure that you have, Matt?
Oh, it's that 40th.
Oh yeah, Boba. That's right.
Deco, yeah.
And it's something that you do want that you don't have yet.
Is there what don't I have that I would? You know what I don't have? I don't have the Boba Fett and Han Solo San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, and I don't have the Jabba the Hutt exclusive for the year after for San Diego Comic-Con. I don't have those two.
Oh yeah,
because that was before I really was hardcore into getting everything, you know. So I don't have that. But I probably never will because I'll never pay those prices for it. You know what I mean? Never. I'm not worth that much money, but they came out before I was a completionist. What about you? You got everything that you want?
No, like I do want the slave Leia, but I just
Oh,
don't
that's
want to
right.
fork over the money. Yeah, but then I catch myself spending, $80 on a Spider-Man figure last week. So, I'll get there, but right now I would say probably just that is what I want. But I pretty much got everything. So
What's it going for now? Like,
I think about $100 on average.
is it $100?
So,
Jeez.
yeah. And it's so
Wow.
ugly and hideous, and it's like, why do I want it? I'm gonna get it, and it's like, then I open it, and it's not even, attractive to put on your shelf.
It's just
bad.
iconic. It's iconic.
Yeah,
but
and they may
I don't
not
know.
make it again. It's that fear of missing out thing that one day
Right.
it's going to be $300 because
Right.
everything's just going to keep going up. Now.
I just pulled it up on Amazon. It's $98.96. You could save $1 Sean.
Sweet.
Yeah, see, I've been looking. I get emails all the time, reminders, because they know I'm looking.
Yeah,
They know you like to. They know you like to look.
Likes to look. He doesn't want to touch.
Yeah.
Well,
and then there's the TVC ones too. And then the legacy.
The TVC. Ones. Oh my god! So I just did the top 10 most expensive TVC figures video. I posted it like a few days ago. That Slave Leia TVC figure is close to $300.
Yeah, Ahsoka first release, first run. That's an expensive one.
That's like $500.
Yeah, that's probably one of the most.
Right.
I've got the crumb. I've got the carded crumb. That's
you from the exclusive? Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, that was like $500. It's probably more now.
Boss Bounty sold it to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he kept.
When did you buy it?
About a couple of months ago.
You just got it?
Yeah, just got it. Because you can't get it because we didn't go. You could only get it if you went to if you got the Death Star set. So
right,
Sean. There's an $80 loose.
Oh yeah, I don't want no loose perverted hands on one. I need one sealed with a tape on that thing.
Yeah, I mean everything's 100 to like 115 on eBay.
Wow, that's like twice it was last year.
That's all right. In 6 months, that's
like
much Hasbro
$50.
charge, anyways.
Yeah,
hopefully
my daughter wants to say hi real quick, guys. So she's begging.
Hello.
She's waiting for me to feed her. That's my littlest one. She can pose figures. She plays with my stuff.
Oh, really?
Hello.
Cool. Yeah.
How you doing?
Hey, look, it's Salacious. I want to say hello to Salacious real quick.
Hello. Hi. How you doing?
You said hi. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Oh, I'm really glad you're good. Is your daddy being nice to you?
Yeah.
I think you should tell him that you deserve some treats and he needs to go and treat you.
Okay.
Tell him Salacious said so.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Ron. Appreciate that. Yeah, I remember they were on clearance. I seen her on the pegs. And at the time, I wasn't collecting Black Series, and I just left her there. And oh well.
She was a peg warmer. She was a peg warmer.
So GeForce asked, when is the 1-to-1 crumb coming?
Oh, who's making that? I know I've seen it.
Regal Robots.
Yeah.
So I think we are. What month is it? I think we're halfway through the payments. It was $4,000 you paid off over 12 months. So Jesus. I think we're halfway through. So another 6 months, and then it's being shipped. They don't ship to England, so it's being shipped to Vern's house in San Diego. And then I've got to work out how to bribe him to get it to help me get it over to England.
Oh my god, $4,000, huh?
Yeah.
How much is a payment?
Well, it's split over 12 months, so
what is that? That's like
$400. Sorry,
$400 a month.
Yeah, a bit less than $400.
Wow. That's some
Yeah.
serious biz right there, man.
hmm
That's no joke. It better be awesome.
It's
Yeah.
my pappy. It's my pappy, Matt.
Your pappy.
My pappy.
I guess it's worth it then, right?
Yeah.
Did you tell her to bring the llama in here or something? Because she's bringing the llama in here. I don't know.
I didn't. Must have read my mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
She must
But,
know that Sean Solo is the number one llama rider in the world.
Yeah. No, she's just bored. Her mom is out cold, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, maybe we should just wrap it up here.
Yeah.
What do you think?
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Matt,
Hello.
thank you for coming on, man, and putting up
Yeah.
with us. Definitely appreciate
No, that
it.
was awesome. You guys should have me
Yeah.
back. I'll come back whenever you want.
Come back,
Oh,
Matt.
sweet,
Come
man.
back. Yeah, come back.
Say
Come
bye,
back when
Kate.
dude's here. Oh, hello.
Yeah. Thanks everybody in the chat for hanging out with us and watching this on the replay. We definitely love you all. And all the links to everybody's channels are down below. And we'll see you guys in the next videos. So see you later.
All right, peace.
See you later. See you later. Monkey lizards are for life, not for spit roasting. Goodbye.